think I think I accidentally started it. Emma, get out of here. Oops. Hello. I was trying to just like set it up. Hi. Sorry, my bad, guys. I'm tried to set it up early. And
I just walked in the door.
she just walked. I tried to set it up early and I accidentally just started streaming instead. So let's just, you know, warm up and see what's good. Warm up. Hi, hello, hi to everyone.
It took too long at Duncan because the person was Carrie's aunt. She's talking to me.
Oh no.
Can you go make the lattes?
That's okay. We usually wait for a bit anyway.
This, and I'm like, I'm in the drive-thru.
Yeah, also,
make
like,
the latte.
no, not the time. Hello, hi guys, hi. How is everyone's day going? We are doing well here. We're just jumping right into it. Thanks guys for coming. Hello, I'm doing very well. Thank you, the random Hufflepuff. Yeah, so we are what?
Can you see this?
No. No, not really. So yeah, so we are doing a Q&A sort of live stream where we're going to update you on things that are happening in our life currently, things that are going to happen with the channel. Do you want to put on some cute little earrings I just got? Things that are happening with the channel, and we're going to do some tutorials for you guys while we are answering your questions and talking and chatting. So Sunny's going to be styling some wigs, working on some of that, and I'm going to be doing some merch design and answering any questions you may have about, you know, makeup or, I don't know.
I did want to put on a touch of makeup.
Oh, you can. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to start it immediately, but then I tried to stop it and it was like, goodbye.
I mean, technically it is 5.
Right. So we just actually started on time this time, which is weird. Hi, hello, Marissa. So yeah, like if you guys have any questions, feel free to start asking. How's everyone doing today?
Take a palette.
Oh yeah.
My 9.
Here you go. This has lots of worms in it.
Close.
I know, but I'm still.
Christ.
You like worms usually.
I do usually. I'm just gonna do like anything.
The shade of blue looks really good on you, Sunny.
Thank you.
That nice cerulean. Just wanted to say your Roderick cosplay was iconic. Thank you. I'm so glad that I did it, and I'm never gonna do it again.
Out of your closet?
Yeah, I put it together from my closet because there were an abundance of people. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You have to park over there.
Well, I don't want to block you in.
Boomhauer time again?
Yes. I know Dawn wasn't here yet. I didn't want to block you in for any reason.
No worries, John.
Walking's different.
You're the one that's,
Yeah, I should walk.
Yeah. Can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
Can I steal you for about 5 minutes?
No.
You should have seen what she made for Rosie.
Hold on, guys!
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about that, dude. I don't want to interrupt that.
No, it's fine. Do you want to sit?
Yeah.
Right.
I need artistic hands.
Let's just take.
Why are we not looking at the actual... Why are we looking at the delay here? Hi. That's his dad. That's Nathaniel's dad. Just want to say, I want to come visit you guys so bad. We want to see you, girl. Marissa... No, you're Marissa. Lydia is coming up again in October because she loves us and we love her. So just, like, get to Rhode Island and then you can have half the trip. What is everyone going as for Halloween? Well, this isn't gonna work out. I can't style a wig in front of me. We don't have anything to do for Halloween, you know? There's no there's probably not going to be any parties. Last year we obviously went to like bars and Nathaniel was working. So we did like the shock and barrel. No, lock and shock. I don't know. The girl and the devil. So we did those two last year because we had somewhere to go, but we don't have anywhere to go. We're both in areas where no one's even going to trick or treat to our house. It's likely that people are going to trick or treat in Vermont because we are in a very good place as far as COVID goes and people are taking safe practices. But I don't know. Every year for the past 3 years, I've been some different kind of witch, which I would kind of like to continue that tradition. But also, I have this one opportunity, potentially one ever in my entire life, to do like a pregnant costume. I just don't know what. Love your art cosplay. Thank you. Just kidding. I'm always so long-winded. I have to go back up. This is the first live stream I've been in for yours. Oh my god. This is the first live stream I think we've done out of cosplay. Literally, I think this is the first ever on SkitsoFanActs when we're not in cosplay on YouTube. But welcome. I hope we can keep you entertained. I want to try and go as Blathers from Animal Crossing. I don't know Animal Crossing, but like, live your life. I bet you can do it. Are you to celebrate Halloween this year? Yeah, like I was saying, I think that, I have a young niece and nephew that are 5 and 7, and my sister's saying that it seems like people are gonna go. There's like safe practices, and I was like, are you gonna like sanitize the candy? Like, what do you, I don't know. Not me though, I don't have any reason to go trick-or-treating, and no one's gonna come all the way down to my dad's house. He kind of lives in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna stand by you. That was really flat. I'm so sorry I just did that. I'm doing fan now. You are. Hi. Can I come to? Oh my god. I'm gonna go as Wolf Bakugo for Halloween. Work. Gonna go as a modern day Katara from Avatar. Love that. Very creative. How's your day going? It's alright. I wake up late because my husband works nights. He works from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I stay up until he leaves and I get some stuff done when he leaves before I go to bed. So I woke up at like 11:30, 12:30. And I try and get extra sleep right now while I can, because I have really restless sleep, obviously, for obvious reasons. So I usually stay in bed / sleep longer than like 8 hours, because I don't really get 8 hours. Unless I stay and try really hard. But I got up late, I got up in the afternoon, and I just started doing some sewing, and then I realized it was 4 o'clock, and then I wanted to get us coffees before our stream because we are 2 basic white women. They're pumpkin spice, of course. So of course I walked in the door at 5 o'clock, and I wanted to put some makeup on because I look like death. But of course now Nathaniel has been called away by his dad. Doing a long distance group cosplay from Among Us for Halloween. From Among Us, like the game Among Us? Take the chance. Slightly late after all, right? I shouldn't have gone to Duncan, because Duncan is sort of on the way to Nathaniel's house from mine, but I have to go into town and kind of come back out of town and then continue. And it was like, it was like 4:30, and I was like, I can do it, but then the cashier or the person at the window knew me from knew one of my old friends and wanted to chat, and I was like, I don't want to be rude, but can you make my latte? I didn't say that, of course. I'm not an extrovert, but like I was like, I'm wearing my Camp Hashtag cosplay.
Are you serious? was like, it's starting at 5. Hi! My bad, everyone. Okay. I'm sorry, you're doing this.
Yeah.
Do we want to be watching it on a phone or something?
Yes. 5 from Umbrella Academy. Everyone's talking about what they're wearing for Halloween.
Oh, exciting. Hi, I'm back.
When is as an English breakfast when I was
That is
5,
so funny.
Let's just say I got a lot of candy.
That is so funny, an English breakfast.
Why is there 22 people watching and 15 likes? I don't know, man. It's all good. What wig are you going to work on during the stream? I have brought with me Prince from Space Dandy. I don't know how many people know that show. Neither of us have seen it, but I know JJ loves it. And now I'm a little acquainted because obviously I have to do the character. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I can back up.
I was gonna say I can. That's as far back as this goes. Yeah.
What is that?
A logger.
A logger?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know. I've watched that 1 minute and 23 seconds. That's kind of cool. Why? Why do you say that? I hate when it says that. Get out of here. We're fine.
I don't even know.
Oh yeah, everyone is into this Among Us game.
Yes. Is that the space?
It's
Not
they're
the spaceman?
astronauts. Yeah.
Oh.
And like it's a bunch of people. It's basically like Mafia, where like 2 or 3 people or whatever are chosen before the game starts as imposters, like murderers, and their purpose is to like go around and secretly kill everyone and not be found out.
Okay, I'd seen it everywhere, and all of my cosplay people I follow were like, "I'm buying a spacesuit," and I'm like, "Oh my god, what's happening?"
Mm-hmm.
The other day, Chris was going through games on his PlayStation, and he's like, "Okay, what are all your friends cosplaying so I know what games not to play?" I was like, "What?"
That's funny.
You don't want to play the popular stuff?
Can I just say your Denki and Kiri give me life? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you guys like it.
Freddy
Fazbear.
Fazbear? What's that?
It's 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, okay, cool. Wow.
That's sick. I don't really think we're playing D&D on Halloween.
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh yeah,
They
true.
have children.
That's
No
lame.
spirit tomorrow for an astronaut helmet for Among Us. Okay.
This is so funny. The video resolution is fine. It's literally great.
I'll teach you to play. It's fun. I probably won't, but that's cool. I know I'm like overdressed, but I didn't want to go in my room. It's Christmas sleeping.
You look cute.
And mom gave me this one.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. Wow, I came back and everyone left.
Yeah, it's because it's not you. It's me.
So, what I'm gonna work on some. I have a commission to work on anyway, but I'm gonna work on some merchandise. Oh. We are currently working on like some bro show merch.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want the Glencore? So you're not putting on makeup in the dork. So
That's one of the cool new things we would sort of want to talk about is
yeah.
not that anyone buys our merch, but
Well, Ray does.
Ray and Marissa.
Did I mention I'm doing Katara's hair loopies too? That is so exciting.
Oh, for modern Katara.
Yeah, that's sick. I've always looked up to you guys when it came to cosplay because you're so good. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I hate you. Warning sign.
I don't even notice it.
The current resolution. I just hate that it's there. Get out of here. I said no. So yeah, we're thinking about doing some bro show merchandise. We're putting that together. We re-released the spooky SkitsoFanActs merchandise, which is some nice ghosties.
Should we do a Christmas one?
Should we do Christmas merch?
I would love like a Christmas sweater. We couldn't pull that off. I don't think Teespring, but like.
Yeah, we could.
Really?
Yeah, you can do an all-over pattern.
Really?
Yeah. It's just like hard to design.
Wow.
But not impossible. Oh, the stream is behind.
Yeah, that's why I can't watch it on the computer.
Oh, I see. Let's see. I kind of just want to like. We're also thinking about making some baby merch.
Yeah, they do
Mostly
onesies,
just for
so-
Sunny.
Yeah, they do onesies, so I want one. You guys can buy it too if you want.
Yeah, you can buy baby merchandise if you're like
If
into
you
baby
have, like,
merchandise, you know.
family, or like maybe you collect reborn dolls, I don't know.
Or you have a baby.
Or you have a baby.
No judgment.
As to having a baby.
I like your shirt, Guns N' Roses. This is Sunny's shirt.
That's nice.
But yeah. I want all the merch. Yeah. Get it. Buy it. It's
Wow.
cheap.
It's very valuable, I think.
Yeah, what's going on? Do you want brushes, my dude?
I mean, yeah. You gave me a palette. I thought you didn't have them available. So.
No, I just
I
thought
don't
you
know
would
you-
grab them if you needed them. Oh, here, this one. They have all got like black on it, but that's kind of what you're using anyway.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna design some merch. I'm just gonna play around. She's gonna do some wig styling, and we're just here to answer your questions and talk about like what's going on.
Yeah, that's one of the cool things is we're having new merch. Not that that affects anyone's life, really, because our merch isn't too popular, but we like to share it with you guys.
Hi, hello Ren. How are you? Ooh, there's a fly in here. If you get bored with that hair, I have lots of wigs sitting on the floor over there that you can look at. So I just had to go out and tape a piece of foam for my dad.
Ooh, that what just happened?
Yeah, that was super weird. I told him that I was doing this at 5, and then he chose 5 to come in. I made it to a live stream. I love your channel. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope you stick around because we're gonna have a good time.
This is coming out so bad.
We're not gonna play any music because I don't want this to be copyrighted again. Even though we weren't playing music last time.
No. I don't know what.
I don't know what
It was
happened.
either Bob Ross or like something you said.
I guess it was Bob Ross. Oh yeah, it was inappropriate content.
Yeah, but it wasn't him visually.
That's true. I also have a big canvas that I've been meaning to paint, so if I get bored of what I'm doing, I can paint on a canvas.
What is it?
What are you doing? You're putting on so much.
I didn't. It's your brushes.
There's lots of stuff on them.
Yeah.
I just used them yesterday.
What is this? Is this?
It's got a little bit of nail polish remover on it.
Oh, okay.
Clean your brushes, kids. You don't know when someone's gonna need to use them. Oh, so here's a fun little update that we talked about a little bit on an Instagram live that we did recently, but we reopened our P.O. box.
Yay!
Yeah, people had expressed some interest in shipping Sunny some stuff for her baby, for the upcoming child. Oh, it died! For the upcoming birth. And so we reopened the P.O. box. We will give you guys the address. We'll put it in our description and stuff. If anyone's interested in oh my god, I'm so sorry. Sending us anything.
It's $3.95. P.O. Box $3.95, Swanton, Vermont.
P.O. Box 395, Swanton, Vermont.
05488.
05488.
There you go.
That's the P.O. box.
You want to write it down right now? You can do that. If not, it'll be in the description.
It doesn't look that bad.
I just.
Just slap some glitter on it. I don't have any of that.
Awesome.
I do have shimmeries. Oh, you might like these. What the heck is that? Oh, it's right there. I don't know what colors are in there because I've never used that palette. But oh, they're all warm. Cool. Yeah, or if you want to send me, I don't know, locks of your hair.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be baby things or whatever. Obviously, you guys sent beautiful, wonderful letters last time.
Yeah, you can send letters. You can send fan art. I love fan art so much.
Daniel wasn't around for the era of the P.O. box, so he has a very minimal stack of fan art because he wasn't around. There's a couple people that included him because they must have been OGs and they're the real deal.
I want this to sit better. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of
Always.
encoding overload. Consider turning down. Girl, I don't know what's going on. My computer hates me. She's hot for sure.
She's hot.
She's hot. Yeah, so that is an update that we have. We have P.O. boxes, we have babies,
We have them.
we have artwork, and we have you guys.
And we have you.
So let's open it up to a Q&A portion. If you guys have any questions you want to ask regarding anything, really.
Anything. We got hair. We got makeup.
Yeah, you can ask for
drag,
cosplay advice. You can ask for
Cosplay.
life
You can ask about baby
advice.
stuff. I don't care. I'll answer things.
Yeah. And I guess I'm just gonna sort of hang out with you while Sunny does her makeup.
So it's more extensive than anticipated. I didn't know someone had
It's not
nasty
bad.
brushes.
You should have
Putting
assumed.
anything on my lips
You
or
should
my
have
skin.
assumed that I had nasty brushes.
True, you just did. Oh, was that last night?
Yeah. I bet you are not trash at art in general. And also, all art is subjective. So, as long as I like it, that means it's good.
All art is subjective to Nathaniel.
To me. How did you start cosplaying? Okay, well, I started cosplaying because of Sunny. And Sunny started cosplaying
Because of Carrie.
because of our friend Carrie, who was one of the original members of SkitsoFanActs.
She introduced me to anime, and we watched Inuyasha and Fullmetal Alchemist, and then we realized that people were dressing up and going out, and we were like, whoa! So we found this shitty little dinky fucking con in our town,
Yeah,
which still exists somehow.
it does.
Bought Tamari from Naruto off eBay and used my own hair, and that's it.
And there you go.
If there's anyone out there who hasn't used their own hair for their first cosplay, you're lying.
Yeah, I used my hair for my first cosplay. And I started cosplaying because I met Sunny and she introduced me to the whole world. So I started cosplaying. My first cosplay was Nier from Death Note, and we spray painted my hair white, and I was baby.
It was small.
How often do you and Sunny cosplay? Well,
Currently,
it kind of depends. Sunny, at the present, is like 7 months pregnant, so she's not really cosplaying right now.
I haven't done anything since we did that live stream, and before that, since we left New York.
Yeah. So it's been a while, but I have been really bored and looking for artistic outlets, so I've been cosplaying quite a bit lately. Just putting together like really simple closet cosplays and just trying to keep content going in this time, since I have the time and the availability to do so. I'm not fishing for compliments if that's what you think. I've just never been able to draw really good. No, it's okay. You don't have to. You can fish for compliments. I'll give you a compliment. I fish for compliments all the time.
Dang it, I got unmatched wings.
Damn.
Curse this.
Do you like Naruto? I like Naruto. Naruto was one of the first animes that I got into. I thought it was lovely. And then I thought it went on for far too long. And so I stopped watching it.
I cosplayed 3 different people from Naruto.
Yeah.
So...
Oh yeah, you did. You cosplayed Tamari, Kakashi, and Naruto.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I have not cosplayed anybody from Naruto. Oh, I don't consider that cosplaying.
Oh, God.
When I did Gaara.
Gar.
I did a really shitty Gaara. Literally, like just brushed combed my hair, and then Sunny put eyeliner on me. And then the face paint that she used gave my eye a crazy reaction. I remember that. Yeah, isn't that strange that that's something I remember? I'm a cosplayer and have been for a year. I enjoy cosplaying, but I don't really have the room in my tiny box bedroom. My parents won't let me wear it in public, so what should I do? Wow. Well, I think there is plenty of room to cosplay in any space. I mean, especially for social media purposes, like, you only really need this much room, you know? But if it's about comfort, I don't know, that's really tough. First of all, I would talk to your parents and try to let them know that this is something that you really love and you're passionate about, and
it's like mainstream, so
it's very mainstream. So there's nothing they need to worry about, and I'm sorry that they are controlling in that regard. I would let you cosplay in public. I just say, I don't know, don't give up.
Work with what you got.
Work with what you got.
Make it work.
We had the smallest apartment in New York, and we would find any way to make it look like we had a bigger space. It's really...
There's always one door. Or a
yeah,
wall,
or like part of a
whatever.
wall.
When I was at my dad's, before we went to the city, I didn't have like anywhere to make TikToks, so I would sit on the floor because there was like this one corner of the wall, so I was on the floor with the. But it looked like I was standing because it was like torso or whatever.
Yeah.
Just to get this one little section of empty wall.
It is
or
all about the space
always
you have.
bathroom.
Oh, bathrooms are a good spot. Will you guys ever return with Hetalia cosplay or give it up forever? We still have our Hetalia cosplay.
Or no.
Sort of. We still have the wigs. And I have the full outfit, but Sunny can't find hers.
I think it ended up on the streets of New York City.
Oh, yes. It may have ended up on the streets of New York City.
Because I had two different... Fuck this island.
Oh, yeah. You had two different Germany jackets.
Different Germany jackets because I bought them and they didn't fit.
And you used one of them for Hetalia.
I did. I used the scraps from the pants to make... neither of them fit. So I had to alter them both. I used scraps from the first to make the other one bigger. And then I like cut and bloodied the coat of the other one to be like, oh, Hetalia. Then when we went to the city, I was like, alright, I need to minimize. Let's get rid of the Hetalia one. And I think I might have
tossed it out.
Both of them.
Uh-oh.
At the same time. Because I kept them together.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that's what I'm assuming because I have no idea what it is.
It's just gone. Yeah. But we still have it. I plan on doing Italy again. Just slapping it on for some TikToks. I kind of like getting into it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cute, and it makes me feel like, aw, it makes me feel nostalgic. And do you still love Hetalia? I loved your Hetalia cosplay. First of all, thank you. Second of all, there's a bobby pin stuck to this. I like Hetalia. I remember really liking Hetalia when I was watching it. I haven't watched it in a while. But yeah, I have nothing against it. I thought it was a really good show. I thought it was very cute, and it holds a really like special place in my heart.
The fandom turned into one of those fandoms, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't find it too difficult to just not associate with a fandom when they get crazy. Honestly, everyone's like, "Oh, I'm leaving." I didn't mean to dramatically do that with my hair, but it was. They're like, I'm leaving this fandom, it's too much, da da da. And that's your prerogative, that's fine. If you can't handle or you don't want to mingle or associate, that's cool. But I personally don't have any problem just being like,
You're very
staying
good
out
at
of
that,
it.
though. Yeah.
Because it happened to Voltron, it's happening to Boku no Hero.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm not gonna I love Boku no Hero, I'm not gonna, like, leave or
Just
stop
because
watching
there are some toxic
or stop
fans
creating
or
content or get rid of my cosplays because people are being a little pretty crazy, not a little, being really crazy. Just don't mingle or associate. It might be hard to say for some people, but like
that's that.
That's a test. Speaking of Hetalia, the TikTok I have to post today is a Hetalia wig I did recently.
Aww.
Which, should I post it? What time?
It's
I meant to post it at 3 and then I was getting ready to go at 4:30.
That's at 6. What is your favorite character from Gravity Falls? I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Grogu Stain.
Oh yeah, hers probably Grogu Stain. Makes sense. My hair looks
She's
cool.
the best.
And do you like Harry Potter? Yeah. I grew up with Harry Potter. We both did. And so it's very special and important, and it sucks that the creator kind of ruined everything.
It's getting a little canceled.
Yeah.
But there are ways to still enjoy her content and not
Support her.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
In the same respect. My mom is reading it to my niece and nephew right now, so that's cute.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They have this version of the book that's like this. It's like the size of his iPad, literally. And it's got pictures and more illustration on the bottom.
That's cute.
So it's a little more kid-friendly. Even though it's being read to them, they still, like, can look at it more rather than seeing those, pages of a novel.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Oh, I like that. Star Wars or Star Trek? Star Trek. I have seen the Star Trek movies. I've never seen the Star Wars movies.
Yeah. The new Star Trek. I haven't seen any of the old Star Trek, so I can't say that I'm necessarily a Trekkie or Star Wars. I've seen all of Star Wars, because my husband likes the old ones. I haven't seen all the new ones.
Yeah, I literally haven't seen a single one.
I haven't seen the Han Solo one. I haven't seen the most recent one. But I did see 2 of the ones with... I don't know. I saw some of them, and they're great. But I think I prefer if I'm comparing, I guess, the new content from both of them, I prefer the Star Trek.
Yeah, I'm not really, like, huge on sci-fi. It's not really my preferred genre. I appreciate it, but it's just not something I would, like, watch. Yeah, I've never seen Gravity Falls, Marissa. I don't really plan on watching it. And, yeah, sorry, I've never seen Star Wars. I don't have anything against Gravity Falls, and I mean, that's not fair. I probably will watch it at some point, because I have lots of, like, 2 of my closest friends like it a lot, so I might as well just, like, get what they're talking about. Like, Owen and Kira love it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's good. It's mature enough to not be fully a baby show. Like, it has enough of those sort of jokes.
Right.
It's very, like, in the SpongeBob sense. But when it was over, it was over.
Yeah. I feel like when it was happening, people either watched, like, this isn't true for everyone, obviously, but I feel like when it was, like, occurring, people either watched that or Steven Universe, and I was watching Steven Universe.
I don't think it was either or.
That's what I experienced.
With 2 people.
Nope, not with them at all, because I said when it was premiering, and I was not living here when it was premiering.
Gravity Falls was so old.
Whatever. I don't care. I'm not having this argument with you. What time is it with you? It's 5:30 p.m. In Germany. It is 11:28. And greetings from Germany. Hallo, wie bist du? Dankeschön. Right?
Yeah.
Speck und Kartoffelsalat.
Your
Your hair looks good.
Thank you. I washed it yesterday.
Oh, well, I haven't done that in a while.
Now I'm just trying to think of what year. I'm pretty sure it was done when it was Swanton.
What? I mean, it stopped after a while, but they were premiering around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I didn't watch Gravity Falls because you were cosplaying it with the girls, and I felt out of the loop, so I chose not to watch it for some reason. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch that thing that my friends are partaking in. What is your favorite creepypasta? That is an interesting question. I, love Slender Man. I love the lore behind Slender Man. I love watching Slender Man movies and Slender Man. I think that's where it started. Slender Man sightings. Love those. I also really like... What's the one with the guy with the nose, the spiraling nose? Jack something. I don't know, but that one stressed me out.
I'm only creepypasta'd for like a couple months, like 5 years ago or something, and I was like, okay.
We love spooky things, though.
Yeah, but the ones that stick with me is the one where this guy has like he says there's all this stuff that's like talking to him, and I did all of the listening or reading them and stuff when the girls and I first started hanging out and being friends, and they were showing it to me. Then we had this joke that we kept making inanimate objects say "kill yourself" because that's what the story was. Things were telling him to kill himself.
Oh my gosh!
So we would like pull up on the carpet and be like, "Kill yourself."
Well,
because it was
Laughing
like
Jack.
it seemed a little. And then there's the one that I still think about to this day with
The
the
dog.
humans can lick
Oh
too.
yeah, that one gets me. Ooh, that one's spooky.
Because my cat does that all the time.
You just like put your hand
He
out.
yells and he'll keep yelling until I put my hand over the side of the bed and I do this so he could pet me. And then every time I do that, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's not like
I hate that.
lick me and he's definitely meowing and stuff. So there's no actual fear.
That one's scary.
But like, oof.
Do you know the show Owl House? I've heard of it, and lots of people have told us to watch it. It looks very cute. The art is very nice, and it's very like in the realm of like Gravity Falls and Steven Universe and stuff.
No, I don't know what it is. Android,
iPhone. Yeah. We're different about that.
Oh my god.
I know it's hot in here, I'm sorry. Do you love Percy Jackson? I loved your Percy Jackson video.
Oh,
Which
hell
character
yeah.
is your favorite?
Jason Grace, baby.
I really liked Nico when
You
I
didn't
first
get to
met
really meet Nico, but you would.
I met him in the book that he was in.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
But you
I
didn't
didn't
go
read
into
the past books.
into the story that he traveled with them.
No.
Because I remember talking about it and being like, he's gay, and you were like, oh my god, Nico's gay. Like, I didn't even know, because you don't know until like the second book he's in.
There's gonna be bugs in the air now.
Are you gonna get the screen?
Yeah, they did yesterday. Can you open that one?
Probably.
That's already a little better. Yeah, I really like Nico, and I liked Luke.
The bad guy.
Yes, when I was reading the first book.
Okay.
I really liked Luke. You have to push the one out on the bottom more. Or push it up more. You have to be like...
Oops.
May I ask you something? Can you speak a little German? Ja, ich spreche eine kleine Deutsch. Ich lerne in Hochschule, aber ich bin nicht sehr gut. Entschuldigen. That was probably so wrong grammatically. Would you like to try? Hey, that was good. The pronunciation was good.
Thanks.
Other than Hetalia, what other animes do you like?
Given is the first one that comes to mind.
Oh yeah, Given. That's good shit.
Haikyuu. My
I love
Hero.
Haikyuu. Fruits Basket is a good one. Banana Fish was very good.
Yeah, we didn't finish it.
We didn't finish it. And I like some classics too. Oh, we liked the K Project for the first season.
Yeah, the first season of that.
Number 6 was good.
Yes, number 6 was very good. Everyone's watching Finding Neverland right now, and it seems like it's gonna be good. Carrie showed me like 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, that. It sounds good from what I've heard, and the cosplays I've seen from it are very exciting.
Yeah.
So we'll probably have to watch that.
That's all that really comes to mind. There's obviously the classics. I still love my Fullmetal Alchemist.
That's a good one.
Mm.
I watched...
I didn't finish Naruto. I haven't watched Boruto. Boruto doesn't seem good at all, from what I know from people telling me. Which is a bummer, because we love a second generation.
Yeah,
you know?
but they just like... apparently it's quite
But
strange.
the challenge that, from what I've heard and what makes sense to me, is that Naruto ends with things resolved, because it's the end of the show.
Right.
So they fix whatever, and like he gets what he's always wanted. So then there's this new generation. What's wrong?
Yeah, like
There ain't
what's
no
the...
trouble.
Yeah, oh, that's strange.
Exactly.
And it's a world where they could reasonably come up with like a really solid conflict.
Yeah, and apparently Carrie said it starts with you seeing his son, like the first few moments in the show is you see Boruto fighting someone, and he's like a teenager or 20 or something. And like, the village is destroyed, and da-da-da. And that's how it starts, and then it's like, and now he's a kid, wee. So it's like, the whole show is like, how did they
leading
get
up
there?
to that moment.
But also like...
That's kind of crazy.
I guess.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That
That was their way of being like, no, it'll get there.
It'll be good. Hello guys, how are you? We're doing very well, thank you. Percy Jackson is my childhood.
Can't stay long because I have to babysit soon.
Oh, have fun with your babysitting. The new Percy Jackson series books is coming out on October 6th. There's going to be a lot of Solangelo in it.
I'm not a fan of Sandra.
What's that?
That's Nico and Will.
Oh, right. It's coming out 4 days after I go camping. Have fun. Have you guys watched The Promised Neverland? We were just talking about that. And no, we have not, but we probably will.
Probably.
Fruits Basket original or Fruits Basket reboot? I have to say the reboot, just because the animation in the original is so wonky, and also the reboot is including a lot more stills I recognize from the manga. Like, I know, it's crazy. A lot more stuff I recognize from from reading the manga when I was a kid. Like, they animate pages, and I'm like, wow, I remember that. That's crazy.
That panel.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the reboot is very, very good. I was cleaning my iPad.
Oh, good.
I'm so
I
excited.
just sat right next to you and didn't even notice what actually happened.
I'm so excited for the Tower of Nero. Is that what the book is called? The new book? That's exciting.
The last one I read was the one about Apollo. This is the beginning of his new thing.
I love Apollo.
Trials of Apollo. Oh, that's what TOA stands for. Trials of Apollo. Yes, I read the first one. Wasn't as fun. I mean, you can't. I guess you can't expect them to follow the original gang the whole time. I don't mind following Apollo. He's a good god.
I like Apollo. Yeah.
But this little girl that he goes with, ugh. And like, I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's not. I'm the kind of person that will stick through a fandom just because I have to have all the content. Like, I will watch all of Supernatural, even though there's 17 seasons, just because, like, I have to finish it.
Yeah, I get that.
That kind of person. So I will read them. I just did it when I had a really boring job, and now I don't. I mean, I don't have any job right now, so it makes sense, but I will be quite busy.
Hi, Jolie Burson. How are you? All right, we are 40 minutes in. So I think it may be time to move on to some tutorial stuff. Where is JJ actually? Because I miss them and the others. Huh.
Yes. JJ now lives in North Carolina.
Yes.
South North Carolina, because they just graduated from college and worked really, really hard to get this amazing gaming digital art. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that how you would?
Like digital design.
Digital art design.
A really
degree
sick
for
training.
like making games and stuff, which was a lot of work that they put in, and they got a really great job at a gaming place in North Carolina. I think it's called Grover Games.
That's exciting.
You guys can probably look it up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Grover Games.
Good for JJ.
Yeah.
So that's where JJ is.
Yes. That's where JJ is, so there's a chance they won't ever be in any content again, which is okay. Because obviously they're living their best life. They got the degree they wanted, which is very exciting. They deserve it, and their art is beautiful.
Oh, Marissa said that they talked the other day, and they're doing very well.
Marissa plays D&D with them.
Oh, I want to play D&D with them.
I know, right?
Let us in for a one-shot.
Yeah, right? We'll pop in. Last time I heard JJ talk about them DMing the game, I was like, oh, you sound like a fun storyteller. No, this was years ago.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah.
I have to go babysit. Don't worry, watch the recording later. Have fun babysitting with children. Yeah, hopefully it's exciting to watch later. I keep seeing this fly, and I'm so upset about it. I'm gonna start doodling some stuff. What should I work on?
So, your choices are a commission, and then there's like 3 different merches.
Yeah.
What is your commission?
It's for Free Wings Cosplay, who's on here.
I'll work.
And merch options.
Merch is, well, we decided, mostly because it's what I want. What I want. We did the vote for the best choice or whatever on the onesie, and I just like them both. So we're just gonna do them both and have them available, and I'll be the only one to buy them, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But we are gonna tweak them just a tiny bit. like the concept of the idea, one of the choices, the choice that actually won was future cosplayer in the making.
Mm-hmm.
Or cosplayer in the making, and we're just gonna have it say future cosplayer.
Yeah, very cute
So
concept.
it's a little simple, and then it'll be like, little chubby letters or something. And that's a little bit more universal, so it doesn't have to be just SkitsoFanActs. It's just any nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other one was from Dorks, and it was Mini SkitsoFan.
Mini SkitsoFan.
And we were gonna do like the SkitsoFan design that we already have for our merch with the fan.
Yeah.
And everything. But
it says stay cool.
Yeah, stay cool, and then it's a picture of a fan, and then it says Skitso on it as if it's the brand of the fan. So that's a merch that we have, and we're gonna do a version where it's like a tiny hand fan. So it's a mini fan.
A mini fan.
So it's a little.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Mm.
And then the bro show.
And then the bro show merch, which I came up with a concept design for, but I'm not sure if that's what we're gonna go with.
Mm-hmm. Throw out your ideas if you watch the bro show. We have the original image from the first intro before that fan made that beautiful intro.
Oh yes.
But I think you don't like that picture for some reason.
I just don't love the like actual artwork. It was good for what it was.
She's kind of a handful. I think what we were going to go with like the bro thing.
Oh yes. I was gonna add that to the one that I did already. That's cute. I want brochure merch to wear as Jiro and Uraraka. That'd be very cute. I love that
really
idea.
Cute. There's the hopefully you guys have seen the bro show. But at the end of every episode we
we sign off. Bro. Yeah.
Just like that. So we were gonna do like their little heads, and then Kaminari's would say bro with like a question mark, and mine would say bro with like a exclamation point, and then bro with like period or something.
Yeah,
period.
Like much bolder.
Bro.
And thing I might commission you soon. You should. Maybe I should work on that.
Yeah.
Get that meaning.
Or if like Kaminari's is like yellow. Not
yeah.
necessarily
Oh, that's
yellow,
cute.
but bolded yellow, and then thank you.
And then Kirishima's
is red, and then maybe
it's
it could
blue
be gold
or something.
or blue.
Yeah. That's cute. I have to go to sleep now to get up early tomorrow. Good night. I love you. We love you too.
What time is it?
It's 11:30 right now.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, girl, that sucks. It's 6 o'clock.
Yeah, good night. Have a wonderful night. Dream.
Good night.
Dream of beautiful
Do you
things.
need some ASMR?
Go to sleep. Go to bed.
This is my
I showed that video to Kira, our baking video, and
the baking one?
yeah, where we do the ASMR. It's like the first baking video we did. We make brownies in.
For the bros or for us?
No, for us.
Oh, we did ASMR?
Yeah, well, no, but there's a moment where, because I have my acrylics, and we're tapping on the things, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I go to sleep. And then Kira just says it all the time now. Whenever we like jokingly bring up ASMR, which happens quite frequently.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of ASMR, Chris is pretty sure he can get my Linda one off of that hard drive.
Oh yes, guys! Sunny did a trial ASMR video because we both watch ASMR, and I was like, you should do it. You should just try it one day. And so she did an ASMR video as Linda Belcher from Bob's Burgers, and I watched it and I was like, this is amazing. I was obsessed with it.
I did it maybe like 3-4 years ago, literally.
It was so good. It was so good, and then
I
we
borrowed
didn't
the
think we'd be able
cosplay
to
from
get it.
Heather, and I did it in the like cellar of our old barn.
Yeah, it was so good. You did it in the kitchen.
Mm-mm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looked like it was in the kitchen.
Nice. I had that foldy thing behind me that's
fair.
in everything.
Oh, right.
That like flowery foldy thing.
Oh no, I just watched it in the kitchen. Yeah, I loved it so much. I want to watch it because it was very good.
but it's on an old hard drive of mine that is broken, so I
Broken.
need my husband's computer skills to hack into it and get all this stuff off.
Yeah.
But of course his computer's broken, so it'll still be a while.
Yeah, so we're just gonna get to work on the things that we have to work on. That's fair. It's okay. 6 people are watching, so. We're gonna get to work on the things we have to work on. So if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. And if you have any questions about what we're doing, I told Sunny to give some styling tips.
Yeah.
So if you have any specific questions about wig styling, now would be a good time to ask.
I have to pee.
Oh, she has to pee because pregnant women pee all the time. I don't know if you know that. And I am just working on a commission for Free Wings Cosplay, who was on this. Don't know if they still are. Yeah, so if you guys want to know some more stuff about what we're up to, stuff we like, maybe questions about the baby that Sunny's having, feel free to go right ahead. If you guys want to propose to me, you can do that. Yeah, whatever, you know. We're down. But I hope everyone is enjoying themselves in this crazy time that we are in right now. I know it's kind of hard to, but you have to find the little things sometimes. It doesn't feel like we are allowed to be enjoying ourselves a lot of the time in this current situation that we're in. It feels like we constantly have to be worrying about stuff, you know? Which I do. But you need to make sure that you find some semblance of a moment when you can just, like, sit back and be like, okay, there are positive things happening. I promise. It's hard. But yeah, so I'm just working on a commission. It is a little D&D character. And I am enjoying doing it. I love doing artwork. And I'm glad I started doing commission work because I want to be drawing so much, but I get into very serious creative blocks. So, like, I don't feel like I have any ideas and blah, blah, blah. And so commissioning is a really great way for me to be able to get out some artistic expression through other people's requests.
Good boy.
I'm just giving some life advice.
Nice.
Since I'm super qualified to do that.
Wow. What are the other... I'm trying to remember all this stuff. Because we did the merch in the P.O. box.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like Swanton.
Yeah. I mean, we can talk a little bit about the plans for the channel, which is kind of hard because we don't necessarily have that many plans in terms of, like, actually knowing what is going to happen. But, like, that's sort of all we were going to talk about.
If you guys want that merch, it's on Teespring.
Oh, yeah,
it'll be down here,
teespring.com.
teespring.com/SkitsoFanActs.
Mm-hmm.
I recently saw Ray's story, and he was wearing it to work, the black one with the triangle,
Mm-hmm.
and his boss had, like, asked, what is your sweater or whatever, and like, oh, some cool YouTuber, and I was looking at it when they said that, and I was like, it looks like a cool band tee.
It looks like a cool band tee.
Yeah.
The galaxy triangle.
The triangle, it says SFA, it looks, you know, like Nirvana, it looks like a cool, like,
I like to think, yeah,
band,
that's what we like designed it for. We designed it to be merchandise that you could wear casually and, like, not
be like a picture. I mean,
love merchandise like that.
Yeah.
But, like, we wanted it to be stuff that you could wear, like, with an outfit.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, like, a little more of a vague design.
Mm-hmm.
How does this happen?
Instead of, like, a nerd picture or whatever, which is great. Obviously, I have my own nerd shirts.
Oh, yeah.
And the bro show will be that exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have variety, but.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Now you're not alone.
Do you guys have any anime recommendations for us? Because as much as I say I'm gonna watch something, I never actually watch what I say I'm going to watch. And I always need new recommendations because I trust other people more than myself. Just below her knees. The weeb that I am. Yeah, I mean, we will have very, like, anime-centric merch. Of course, we're not gonna make a bunch of merchandise if it doesn't. So, I mean, we can, that's the thing. Like, using Teespring as a merch supplier is great because you can have merchandise up and it's by demand. So, like, you can put a design up and it won't be made until someone orders it, which is great.
Yeah, you don't have to buy 100 T-shirts and then like get them paid for. Hope people buy it, which is why we went with Teespring because we know we're not as
our merch isn't necessarily like in demand. Yeah. So. Food Wars is a great anime. I have heard that actually. Oh, that's the TV.
It's a TV,
I've heard Food Wars is a great anime. I saw pictures of it and I was like, actually, that looks like something I would watch.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't find it anywhere. Maybe it was on. I have Crunchyroll and Funimation, and I didn't see it on something a while ago. Funimation a while ago. I'm trying to watch Free. I want to watch Free, but I cannot find it in English anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have tried, and I mean, like, obviously I can watch it in Japanese if I wanted to, but I like being able to do other stuff while I'm watching stuff, so, like, the English dubs tend to be a better option for me. But I think I would really like Free, given the fact that it's kind of an amalgamation of things that I enjoy. Gay boys, even though I don't think they actually are, but still. Netflix. It's on Netflix? Is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
In another region, maybe?
I don't know if it's English.
Hulu?
I don't know why it wouldn't be, but...
I didn't see it. Maybe I just didn't look hard enough. That would be very reasonable of me to do.
Sorry, I'm posting.
No, you're fine.
Tiki-talkie right now.
Yeah. Want to watch that. Hold on, I'm going to kill this fly. I don't know with what, though. Oh, it's gone. Damn it. Oh, there are two then. Fuck. Fuck. Because it's in the other room.
You should just get one, like $1.
Okay. Well, I don't keep it. I don't let flies into my room.
No one lets flies anywhere.
I don't know.
Roy.
Did I do it?
Probably. Oh, no, it's on your computer.
Ew. Oh, it's broken.
It's fucked up.
I fucked it up. God damn it. Hello. I see it. It's like, I can't fly. What do? I killed it. That was fun. Yeah. I'm enjoying swimming animes. Or not swimming animes. I'm enjoying, sports animes, which is very strange, because I never thought I would. But, like, whatever. We started to watch one that I liked, but I don't think Sunny did, about an archery club.
Didn't grab me.
Didn't grab her. Didn't grab her.
This is mound on my head. What's happening?
You look very 80s. You gonna do hair?
Yes.
This is what I'm working on so far. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there it is. You probably couldn't even tell what that was.
Oh my god, 69.9.
We're so close to 70,000. Guys, go watch our TikToks. We almost have 70,000, and I'm working really hard on it.
Oh, the other things we're sort of doing right now, I mean, as far as content goes, it's still uncertain because obviously I'm not cosplaying. I would like to do like a pregnant character while I have the opportunity for funsies and make some TikToks and take some pictures, but nothing, I don't think anything like YouTube worthy or any video. I wouldn't have the attention span or comfort ability to stamina or whatever to do like a whole YouTube video. So I don't know when I will be actually really cosplaying again. No males, and all I have are males because I can't bind.
You can't bind
and everything. And literally all the costumes I have are dudes because I don't really like cosplaying girls.
I understand.
But like Nathaniel said, he's having time just throwing stuff together. But for like TikTok, really, because
it's easy
stuff and it's easy. There was a time when
men were kind, when their voices were soft, and their words inviting.
Whenever we didn't have content, the girls would make a compilation of our TikToks based off of like a fandom.
We could do something like that
we
again.
Could throw that out, but not that that is anything. Neither here nor there for you guys, really. It'd just be a placeholder. Cardcaptor Sakura.
Oh,
that is an old name of Gemma.
I read Cardcaptor Sakura in middle school.
Tsubasa, baby.
Yeah, it's the same
thing-ish.
Like, universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved Cardcaptor Sakura.
We do still have a bit of a stockpile of Bro Show. We have like 6 episodes left.
Yeah,
something like that.
Because we had 7 and then we put 1 up.
Yeah. As long as I can, because we did the game and then I lost the footage of the game, so I just have to like record myself playing the game again on my computer, but whatever.
Yeah.
And we have a sponsor thing that is sitting on my computer waiting for me to figure out how to finish it. We've got some sponsored stuff. In our email to take care of. And there's the potential for a convention in December.
I thought we confirmed that.
Yeah, I mean, we still have to apply with an idea, which we've totally forgotten to
think
about.
We should probably do that. We're doing well. Thank you for asking, Cassandra. Yeah, there's a digital convention that we were invited to partake in December, and we need to come up with a masquerade idea, which is fun. Obviously, it would be like a pre-recorded thing. Oh no, it would be performed live. But like over Zoom. So once we have information on that, we will tell you guys so you can go and watch and join.
Yeah, because this con is free. And they're doing a masquerade, and it's this big Zoom, like, you could get into as if you would a big meeting.
Yeah, they give you like a link.
And then the host will have their video on and do the hosting and the description as if they were there on stage. And then when it's your turn and they call you, you turn your camera and your mic on.
Yeah, and you like do your little number.
You do your thing, and then you turn it off and you watch like a movie.
Yeah. So we just have to decide what we're doing for that.
Yeah.
Which is super exciting. Haven't done something like that in a while. Yeah, I'm so grateful that like the cosplay community and drag community too have found ways to like continue what they do in a state where we're like not allowed to go
Right.
and do things.
There are countries that have had a convention. I saw a
Really?
couple of people that I follow in foreign countries wearing masks at a con. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, other countries did a lot better at following guidelines and figuring it out. It is okay that you're late, Madeline. We are still going.
Mm-hmm. Who was it? Fauci said recently that Vermont had did the best. No, we all should have followed Vermont's example because we did everything right.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, yeah, we are the only green state in the country.
Is that still the case? I knew it was like a month ago.
Yeah, I think it's still true.
I think Lydia had said Rhode Island was doing pretty good too. But...
I don't know, but that's
Cool,
crazy.
COVID. Yeah, so I guess we don't necessarily have answers for like what's going on with the channel, but if you like watching us, stick around. We're not going away.
Oh, certainly not. You
know?
can't get rid of us that easy.
We'll be here.
Yeah, we have like, you know, some ideas for like, we both are sort of coming up with ideas of how to keep content up while we are, while Sunny is incapacitated, and while we are unable to like actually go out and do things. I'm busy with my own life stuff. I'm like doing shows currently, and is that a Charmander plush I see? It sure is!
Let me see. Da-da-da.
This is Charmander. He's big.
Big.
Big boy.
His little fingers.
Yeah, he's so soft.
This one is not.
Why is this one a nub? Anyway.
Didn't see us in battle. Oh, he almost
Goodbye,
got
Charmander.
that.
Have you heard of Undertale? I actually have heard of Undertale. It's like
the
a,
game.
yeah, like a
Oh,
game.
JJ and Megan love that.
Yeah. It's pretty popular. I thought it was cute. I never played it, but I saw a lot of stuff from it, and I thought it was very niche and kind of my vibe. So I'm actually shocked that I didn't look more into it.
I don't get into game. I just don't get into games. I know it's just a computer game, which is great, and it's like 8-bit and stuff. But there's literally no game that I've gotten into since like
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. And before that, until Ron. I just recently started playing. What's the robot one with Connor?
I don't know.
The android one, and the character's name was Connor.
I am like.
They're gonna tell me. They know.
Not
They know exactly what I'm talking about. Detroit Become Human. I did it.
Oh, Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, I played that for one night with Chris. We did because you could play 3 different androids, and the story keeps changing. So every time it changed, we like passed it to each other, which was fun. But then we are very busy, so I was like, we're like, this is a fun thing we're gonna do together. And then we have no time, so. But it was really good. So.
I was really into Dragon Age when we lived together because Chris had it. For those of you who don't know, Chris is Sunny's husband.
Yes.
And I really was into that. I love games like that, open world sort of adventure games. I'm not big on a lot of games that are out right now, even though I like the characters from Overwatch. But I've never played it, and I don't think I'd be good at it because I'm not good at first-person shooters.
Right.
At all. And I know it's not a first-person shooter. Or yes, it is.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it.
So.
It's like a battle royale.
Yeah.
I had to take a puppy for a walk. Oh, that's cute. I hope you had a good time with that. That sounds like fun. I want a puppy. Sorry, I'm drawing chain link right now, and it's not very fun.
Oh yes. Have you heard of the?
Or the AUs of Sans from Undertale. Sans
Not
is the little
AUs.
skeleton.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
AUs. There's Sans and Papyrus.
Oh yeah, Papyrus, which is so cute that they're named after fonts. Even though the fonts are also named after stuff. Do you watch anime? Of course we watch anime! If so, what are your favorites or some of your favorites? Oh, she's covered in leaves.
Oh no.
What happened?
Sunflower.
Is there a sunflower in there?
Must have been. I mean, I brought a sunflower home from my mom's.
That hair is silky.
Put it on the porch for the birds.
Wow.
But I didn't know this was the bag it was in. Now there's sunflowers in my wig.
Someone asked, what are you doing? We are doing our jobs, and we're here to answer questions about our jobs. I am working on a commission for someone, and Sunny is also working on a commission for someone.
Yeah, speaking of jobs, so, you know, YouTube is alive. YouTube, we don't use it as much just because I feel like people aren't on it as much.
Yeah.
We're really kind of focused on TikTok right now because it's so easy to make content and it's much more popular. Not that our YouTube channel is going anywhere. We want to and will make content whenever we can. But we do have other ways. We do have our TikToks and our Instagram, which we're more active on. But we also have our financial endeavors.
Yes.
If you guys have any interest in those. Nathaniel does art commissions as one of his main sources of income right now.
Yeah. So I'm a performer, and that's gone.
You can see his work on your Instagram. Where have you
I've actually never
anything?
posted anything. I just don't post
At
anything. All? Yeah, I never do. I just get tagged in it, but I don't post my own stuff.
The only thing of his art posted right now is our last post for my readings.
Oh yeah, but I am happy to give some examples or something.
Yeah, if you have any interest, just message him.
Yeah.
And he can share any of his stuff.
Yeah, Sunny recently reposted my commission rates, which are all in our story highlights on Instagram. Mm-hmm. So if you guys have any interest in, having your OCs drawn or, I don't know, logo work or something, merchandise design, I do all of that stuff. D&D characters, that's what I'm doing right now. And Sunny is a wig stylist for commission and does fantastic work. You can see all of her work on her Instagram. She always posts about it.
Yes, I try and my Instagram is my main contact for wig work. I will talk through that and we will talk about prices and all that good stuff. But I post all the hair I do because obviously that's the only way for people to.
Mm-hmm. Look at this. This was just a blue wig.
This is Prince from Space Dandy.
And now it is a tricolor ombre dyed blue
pretty.
hair.
I would do that to my hair.
And she did that. So you could have that done for you.
It's nice to zhuzh them up. And they can.
And not to toot our own horns, but we are quite cheap.
Honestly, sometimes people are shocked by my prices because I do have a $100 minimum. But as far as wig commissions go, a lot of the people that seem to ask me are either quite young or they haven't done it before. So they're like, oh shit, that's a lot. But if you go and ask around, you're honestly not really going to find anyone cheaper unless they're just starting out. Mm-hmm. And I've been doing commissions for 4.
Yeah, it's been a while.
At least 4 years or so now, and I've been styling wigs for 10.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, I was a lot cheaper. I was under $100 and stuff. There are some wigs that I will go under $100 if it's super basic, almost. I think I've done a lot of dipper, and I'm not charging enough for dipper because it's not like you have to do too much.
Right.
And the grease one that I just said was only 100 because.
Grease from Hetalia.
Hetalia.
Do you sell wigs or just style them? So how does commissioning work for you?
So I purchase mainly from Arda because I'm very comfortable with their hair and with their products. At this point, I can be having a conversation with my customer and they'll tell me what they want and I can think, that's a Kyle. How Arda's names are named after people. I can at least easily associate what I need with, if I'm doing Kirishima, I know I need a Jaguar or whatever. And I know I can trust their product. I do use 5-Wits wigs sometimes because they have a couple of, they do specific character ones and there are a couple of their wigs that are perfect for that. But I don't thread hair. I will get it almost, I used to when I lived in New York, I would go to some local shops, but now that I'm back here, there's no hair shops
Yeah.
to go to. It was nice if you had a natural color or anything. It was a little bit cheaper to go to a local beauty store, but there's actually zero.
It does not exist here.
It doesn't exist. And there's one on every other block in New York City. So that stinks a bit. But yeah, I do styling. And like I said, I have a $100 minimum. Part of that minimum is covering the price of the base. So if you think about it being a lot, if you consider the fact that I also have to purchase the hair first, which especially from Arda, it's between $30 to $75. Can be more if you want it longer, can be more if you want lace front, which if those are things that you want for your character, we would discuss. And I do like to give options because not only are we in a pandemic where no one's working, but I understand that I haven't met a single nerd who's not on a budget, you know. Because we spend all our money on cosplay, so you don't have money ever. I get it. But I will always give options like, oh, we can do a lace front for this much if you want it to be that clean, or I can do this and that and it can be a little cheaper or whatever. I don't require paid in full for that same reason. I would never be able to buy a wig, not even from myself, in full. So, but if you know, some people do. Some people say, oh, I'll wait. I give them their invoice and they say I'm going to wait a few weeks until I have all of it, which is fine because people prefer to do that. But I don't require it to be paid until it's done.
Yeah.
I need at least the price of the base, and I let you know in your invoice how much I need before I can start. Which is like, again, usually between 50 and 80 is the minimum in order to start it. And then once I've started, there's no turning back. I've actually had that question in that scenario before. So if you started paying, then that's it. Because that means once you paid, I order the hair. Even if right now I'm about 2 to 3 months behind because of COVID and because of my particular life circumstances at the moment. I'm a couple months behind and I let everyone know that. But if we went through the transaction, I made you an invoice and you paid me, that's it. Because once you pay me, I order the wig so that once it's your turn, I have it. I don't have to wait for it. I don't have to, like, in case there's another, you know, pandemic where Arda can't get to their warehouse like they couldn't, or it slows down because the mail is being destroyed. I always order and have the wigs on hand, ready to go. But you don't have to pay for all of it until I'm finished. And once I'm actually working on your hair, I will be talking to you again. If we haven't talked in a while, because you're at the bottom of my list, I'm going to message you and be like, hey, start sending pictures and ask questions or whatever. And there's sometimes I'll get to a commission where someone's only paid the base and it's their turn. And I'm like, hey, just so you know, there's like 1 or 2 wigs ahead of you and I only have $50 and you still owe like $100. So just a heads up, I'm going to be done your wig in a few weeks probably. So you might want to start paying if you can or whatever. And if you aren't able to pay by the time I'm done, I will hold on to your wig until it's paid in full, just because, you know, art and commissions is hard to
that's pretty common, like, commission behavior or business practices.
So I try and make it as convenient as I can for everyone. I understand budgeting and low finances more than anyone. I like to work around whatever we gotta do. You always have plenty of time. Even when I said once you've paid me, it's over. I did recently work with someone who was like, oh, I don't need either of those anymore because my group canceled on me. And my solution was, because they'd already paid me, I said I'm giving them the wigs unstyled. Because they bought them. And I bought them. Like, they paid me to buy them and I bought them. So I'm just giving it to them because they don't need it anymore, but I'm not refunding them and keeping the hair or returning the hair. I'm not going to overly complicate it, but I do want to work with them, obviously, because they got stuck in a pickle with their friends canceling their group.
Pickle.
They're stuck in a pickle.
Help!
Help! I'm in a pickle.
I'm stuck in a pickle.
Well, yeah, that's what's up. Message my Instagram. Sunny day is a thing.
Yeah, baby.
Like I said, I'm really behind. If you need it quickly, it's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry, but I would still love to be here for you. And I don't know. My due date is December.
For the baby.
Yeah. And so I know at that point I'm still going to be working on the ones I have right now. I have about 30 commissions lined up, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. So I know I'm not going to be finished before then. I just know it. I'm trying. But, like, I can't kid myself and keep piling up. So there's a chance that in December I might shut them off. Because I've never shut them off. Everyone's always like, are you still open? I'm like, yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't. I know I stack them, like I have 30 right now. But I let people know if I have that many, and they're like, oh, I say I have about 30 wigs, so, like, you're at the bottom. They're not shut off, but, like, just know you're going to have to wait for it for a long time.
Yeah.
There's a line. And people do message me now and again, hey, how close am I on the list? How's it going? And I'm totally, I want to keep you informed, especially with all this that's gone on with COVID and pushed me behind. I want to make sure everyone doesn't, like, think I forgot about their hair or swindled them. I'm always going to answer your questions.
Speaking of answering your questions, what is your favorite song? I don't know.
My raccoon will be quiet. Do you have a raccoon?
That's sick. I hope you actually have a raccoon. I hope you're not, like, fucking with us. I don't know what my favorite song is.
I feel like I never have one.
You never know what your favorite song is.
I don't have a song that I'm like, put that on. That is my favorite.
I do, but I can't think of it right now. I really like WAP. That's a good one. I'm a big fan of My Future, the new Billy song. Yeah, I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of Six lately, just because I, like, actually listened to it, and I was like, this is pretty good. Have you watched Kakegurui? No, have not. It didn't grab our attention. That's the one about the gambling.
The gambling? Yeah.
I see it all over TikTok, and it just, like, wasn't something that we were super gravitated toward, because that, like, crazy character doesn't really grab our attention.
Yeah. Super, like... Yeah, it's just not a genre that we gravitate towards.
Gravity falls towards. I have to pee, so you can continue. I'll be right back, folks. I'm flowing! No, I'm not.
Oh, but I can remember some of the AUs. Can I tell you the ones I remember? What AUs? I forgot. I forget everything now. I used to pick on my sister because she was like, oh, pregnancy brain. I'm like, that's not real. That's an excuse. And now I'm, like, apologizing to her because my brain, like, literally doesn't function the same. It's like my body and my mind are busy doing so many other things that my brain is it's at the bottom of the maintain function list because I literally just can't remember anything. The other day I went to microwave something, which my dad has the one that's up above the stove, and I opened the cabinet next to the microwave and put the item in that I was going to microwave, and then I was like, took it out and used it properly, but, like, the fact that I got far enough to open it and put the item on top of all the, like, plates in the cupboard, like,
Hello?
I do have a raccoon. He's a South African raccoon. He is 9 months old.
That's sick!
Oh, Sans A's, right. We were talking about Undershirt.
Oh, yes.
Go for it.
What?
They remembered something they wanted to talk about.
Oh, yes, please, share. By all means.
All of them.
By every single means. We don't know anything about it, though, so, like, it might just be kind of
might go over our heads,
but I'm
audience
into hearing about it.
Maybe
good.
the audience will know. Okay.
Yeah, I'm got it. It's doing slightly well.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, look at this makeup. I'll post it on Instagram. Never mind. Yeah. And if you guys, let me show you some of my.
Yeah, why don't you put your art anywhere?
Let me show you some of my art.
Put it on your boy account.
Yeah, I need to. I just don't, because I'm stupid. This is some stuff I do, as per commission. I did this one, which maybe you guys will appreciate. This is a commission I did for my friend Denise. It is Spirited Away, but obviously Chihiro. She wanted me to make Chihiro into a black woman, and I love that. So that was super fun because it's her favorite show, or her favorite movie. This is my OC character from Eternal Realms. That one was just for me, obviously. This was merchandise I did for my best friend, Lemon, who was just on Canada's Drag Race. It's backwards, but, you know, I do lots of stuff. I do lots of different styles. I did this painting of my friend Drew. So it's like a digital painting. I do, like, more realistic stuff like that. Where's the... This is Fish Businessman. I'm not going to show you Fish Businessman. I do D&D OCs. So, like, this is Sunny's sister's D&D. That's her half-orc.
And you can do full body, torso, right?
Yeah, I do bust. I do full body. This was a commission somebody asked me to turn them into a sexy space alien hunter. So I did that. He was like an anime-style sexy space hunter. So if you want stuff like that...
Is it always in color? Or do you
I can do black and white. I can do anything you want, baby. I did this design for someone when they wanted a plant version of The Birth of Venus.
For a tattoo?
For a tattoo. So if you guys want stuff like that, hit me up, babies.
Yeah, tattoo designs. He's done several.
I've done several tattoo designs. This is one I did. That's a bunch of plants. Look at that. So, hire me. Let's see. Do you have a favorite 6 song and or queen? I really like... I don't think they could see any of those. We'll see. Watch. I think they might have all been...
I can see them on camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it like was different resolution than they actually do. Let's see. I really like the opening song, Ex-Wives. I think it's very good. I'm not crazy about like a lot of the stuff in it, but I like Don't Lose Your Head. That's a good one too. I don't know the queens necessarily, but I like it. I think it's good. I had a lot of people ask me if I wanted to listen to it and see it when it was happening, and now I'm just like looking for new musical recommendations and stuff. So, because I've listened to a lot of them.
Oh, speaking of the only art on our channel right now.
Oh, yes! Yeah!
I know I just said I have 30 commissions and I'm very busy.
But this is different.
I also do tarot readings.
Tarot cards.
We just recently posted, a couple days ago, I guess, a little flyer with all the information on that on SkitsoFanActs.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the art on that was drawn by
I did that.
yours truly. But yeah, I just started. I've been reading tarot since college, which now is like 10 years now.
Wow.
But I've only been like...
You're so old.
Only been like seriously focusing and like trying to memorize the cards and getting a new serious deck and giving it all the love and attention they deserve for like 3 years. And I'm finally comfortable enough to do it with strangers. I've done it with family and friends a lot. I've done it with people I don't know also.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
I just started doing that. I do have like one person lined up right now, which is cute. But if you guys have any interest, my calendar is open.
Yeah, if you guys are spiritual at all, or you are interested in sort of energy work like that, like tarot readings, I definitely recommend getting your tarot cards read by Sunny, and not just because I'm her brother and that's my job is to hype her up, but she's very good at it. And as someone who does a lot of energy work myself, I totally trust my energy with her. So if you are interested in knowing what the future holds or some answer to a question, hit her up, figure it out, because it's a pretty solid investment. It's very cheap, $10 a reading.
Yeah, I said that to my mom is actually a medium.
It runs in the family.
Yeah, my mom is a medium, and I taught her how to do tarot. And she added tarot to her, like, things she can do at her shop with her medium readings. And I just had dinner with her the other day, and showed her the flyer, because I was like, oh, look at what Nathaniel made me. And she was like, $10? I was like, yeah, most people online do like $20, and I'm just starting out, so I want to be comfortable before I charge
more than that
for the people who are more in the industry or whatever. And she's like, I charge $75 an hour for like her medium stuff, and then she doesn't change the price if it's like a tarot reading, or it's like if you get a medium reading and then your card's read, it's just part of like the hour. She's like, am I overcharging? I'm like, I don't.
That's a tough question.
I don't know, because she also does medium work, and the woman who taught her, my mom used to go to mediums a lot, and finally one of them was like, you
This
can
is
do
like
this
in you.
yourself. So the woman that she was seeing was charging basically that.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I would never pay $75 for someone to read my tarot, but...
And I said to her, I was like, well, you could go on every other corner in New York City and someone will do it for $5. $10, $15.
Yeah, and like...
there's always a sign, so I was like, 10 to do it digitally. And they'll do it in person.
I trust that.
They do it with the the whole illusion.
Yeah, it's like in
with
a...
the crystal ball they're
in
not
a curtain,
at,
right?
And a curtain and beads.
But most of them know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, no, totally.
That being said, however, if you're interested in that, is tarot bad? No, tarot's not bad at all.
No.
Tarot is, I mean, you're talking to two people who are very into that world, so it is obviously up to interpretation. However, tarot is literally all interpretation. I mean, that's how I...
Tarot, they're just cards. They're just cards. They're just paper. They help me understand the possibilities of what's being asked or whatever. They guide you and read you. There's nothing more to them than just being paper. Like, as the reader, I have to give them my attention and put my energy into them and all that. But you have to put your energy into crystals, into herbs, into anything if you're into the kind of work or whatever spirituality that we are. Energy is very important, so you have to put your energy into these cards just like they're everything else. But like, there's nothing unholy. There's nothing Ouija board about them. There's no you're opening up a portal like a Ouija board. You have to be extremely safe, and candles and all this stuff, because you're inviting spirits to talk to you. That's scary. Be careful with that kind of stuff. But there's nothing of that nature at all in tarot cards, because all it is doing is what exists are these infinite paths and strings of possibility. And you are on one. You're on a path.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, this isn't a crazy spiritual thing. Someone knows you make a choice, you go a direction, So you're going a direction right now. And if you make a choice, you divert, or your path change, or where you're going alters. So all the cards are doing is allowing me to see the other possibilities of a direction.
My parents think it's devil worship. It's not.
Exactly. No, there's no worship. I don't worship any
deity
myself. I don't invite any deities.
Certainly not the devil.
Certainly not the devil. I do invite the elements. They're not scary. It's literally just the elements, like water, fire, air.
But that's a different thing.
That's a different thing. I invite them to help me My mom is a Catholic. She prays before her tarot reading. She invites the safety of
Her specific chosen
Jesus
deity,
or what have you.
Yeah.
She literally, because this kind of spirituality work and tarot cards is not a religion. It's just a practice.
It's a
practice.
craft. Right, exactly.
So you can still be a Christian, a Catholic, Jewish, the traditional stuff, while you do it. So my mother invites God to protect her in her readings, especially with medium because she's talking to spirits and they can get clingy. So she's like, hey God, can you make sure they don't follow me home or any of that kind of stuff. I don't have any deities that I invite or worship, so there's no...
You can inform your parents that that is an antiquated belief.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Devil worship is devil worship. That's it. If you're... There's no Wicca, pagan, da-da-da, is that. There are people who, if they worship the devil,
Yes!
That.
Not interrupting, I'm sorry for interrupting, but we're doing dinner.
Okay.
You guys can eat if you want. Leftovers.
Cool. Okay, thank you. I try to convince them. They won't listen. It's tough with stuff like that because a lot of people have very solid mindsets about anything that has to do with any sort of energy work. However, both of us were raised in the church, and my family is, very on board with stuff like that, medium work and spiritual work, because when you talk about spirit work or energy work, it's something that is completely separate. It's like its own entity that has no affiliation with any... I mean, like, think about it. When you go to a church service, you talk to someone who literally, like, priests, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty positive from when I grew up Catholic, you talk to priests, and priests are people that are, like, in layman's terms, like, a medium for the Holy Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it is all, I mean, like, you literally say the Holy Spirit. I don't know. Religion is a touchy subject that we don't need to get into.
Yeah, because this stuff that we're talking about and what I practice is not a religion.
Is not a religion.
Tarot cards and energy work is not a religion.
That being said...
It's a craft and a can't think of the word for workings. I don't know. So yeah, if you think about religion, the bottom line is everyone is talking to someone that they don't even know guarantee exists.
Yeah.
They've all got a person. And that's the bottom line. So, like, you think that guy's up there, and I think that guy's up there. And I think
some people think no guys are up there.
Or no guys up there. No point.
Yeah. But that's that conversation.
That's that.
So if you would like your tarot cards read, please contact Sunny about that. Mm-hmm. You can DM us on either account.
Yeah. I don't think to go on SkitsoFanActs as much.
Right.
Because I'm not posting on it, and I don't want to mess with, like, any algorithms of what we... I don't... I just don't go on there as much, but I try to remember to check it. The post on there also has my email. If you either don't have Instagram or if it's easier, you can email me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you guys have any other questions about our work that we're doing, or, like, how to get into stuff like that? I love helping people with spiritual guidance.
Mm-hmm. But don't fuck with Ouija boards.
Don't fuck with Ouija boards unless you know what you're doing.
Don't do it. It's not a game board. It's not.
It's not a game, and I don't know why it's sold as a game.
It's sold by, like, a game company, and it's not a game. It's really spooky and potentially, like, dangerous to open that up to just come.
That's, like, the one thing the movies got right.
Yeah. All the movies where you mess with a Ouija board, it's because you're not supposed to. Like, you can use them if you know what you're doing or you're safe, but...
Yeah. How are you guys doing? What's up with y'all? You've been asking us questions. How about you? I'm just kidding. That finger looks wonky.
Facts that I can show them to prove it to them. Oh, you want like sources so you can kind of
I don't know, man.
show them that it's not.
I'm not positive what sort of sources.
Yeah, I don't know if there's. You know, there's a lot of books and content that we read, but that's not.
What is your favorite creepypasta? Is this the second time we've gotten this question? That is so funny. I love Slenderman. I love him.
I don't have a favorite, but like I said earlier, the one where the dog
licks. Humans can lick too.
Ugh.
I hate that.
That one still freaks me out.
Yeah, it's spooky. So what are you doing here?
You know, I've done nothing so far, so that's cool.
I don't have any sources. I got all my information from books and other people. So, like, I mean, I can give you book recommendations, but I can't guarantee that if your parents think tarot reading is devil worship, that they would appreciate you reading any of the books that I have. Message retracted.
It's just a very old idea that anything associated with the craft or energy or whatever,
but it didn't even start as something associated with the craft. Tarot reading started as something completely separate.
Mm-hmm. Or like all that kind of work, that side of like pagan, Wiccan, voodoo stuff is people are all just inherently scared of it, even though it's just another thing.
And also
it's just another
Catholic
religion, but
every Catholic tradition is based on a pagan tradition.
Mm-hmm. Easter, they took Halloween. And people wonder why there's a bunny and an egg. It's because of the original.
A bunny and an egg.
This doesn't make any. Well, the chocolate and the bunny and the egg doesn't make any sense.
That's devil worship then.
Because of the original pagan holiday.
I thought about devil worship.
That's devil worshiping?
I don't know.
No.
So anyway.
Yeah, no, we certainly don't do that. Not even
a little bit.
Satanists worship the devil.
Yeah, that's just a term that they use.
People who are Satanists aren't even worshiping the devil.
Yeah, which I think is so interesting.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of research on Satanism. Not because I'm interested. Well, I am interested in it, but not as a practice. Just as a concept. I think it's so interesting. I think all religion is interesting. I've researched most of them. There's very few religions that I haven't actually looked at.
I would say the only thing you could share with your parents is people who are practicing. There's a lot of people on YouTube who practice that could tell you, you know, that it's not Satan worship or devil worship. Because the only people who are going to inform you are the ones doing it. But if they're not going to believe someone doing it, just saying no is enough, then I don't know what to tell you. And I'm sorry, because that stinks.
Parents, man.
Parents, man.
They're tough. They're tough to get into. What's he doing?
Apparently he just came home and blasted his music.
While Chris is sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Like, where are you? I was like, where I said I was going to be yesterday. I'm like, go out there and ask him to shut down. So there's no point.
Okay.
I just blasted my eardrums and not going back to sleep. How weird. Why would you think about where he is?
Yeah, that's strange.
Do you like Five Nights at Freddy's? And what's your favorite character? I played the first one once.
It's spooky.
Spooky. I obviously got through it because it was the first game.
I like the duck.
It's easy enough.
I like the duck.
I did the one where you're in like a bedroom and are you a little kid or something for like a hot second, but I was like,
It's just scary.
Too spook.
Like, and we like scary stuff.
Yeah.
But that's scary, man.
But I don't play scary games. It's too interactive for me. I'm in it. I don't need to be in it. but I know of them and all that good stuff.
What are your guys' favorite horror movies? I love horror movies, and I'm running out of ones to watch.
'Tis the season.
'Tis the season. To be jolly, fa la 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 la, da dee da da. Favorite movie? What is my favorite movie? A League of Their Own.
Really?
I love it. It stands the test of time. I also really love The Craft, as we just talk about how we don't worship the devil. Not that that's
They
the
don't
devil.
worship
I know.
the devil.
They literally talk about it. Come on. Love the movie The Craft, but more as like a camp classic, you know? It's less my favorite movie and more of like, it's not a duck, it's a chicken. Well, I don't know. I really thought it was a duck.
I thought it was a duck too.
Yeah,
She's, like,
he looks like a
yellow.
duck. I don't
She's,
know.
like,
Whatever.
yellow
I thought he
and
was
stuff.
green.
Green?
I don't know. Apparently I don't know. Do you have a favorite movie?
Nope.
Great.
They're pretty boring.
No, you
In
just
that
don't pick
aspect.
favorites.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't.
I mean, it was Warm Bodies for a while.
It was. Tis a very good film, but now I've seen it like 7 or 8 times and I'll probably never watch it again. Even though it's great and I love it. I don't need to.
I don't
Watch
trust
it
that you'll
again.
never watch it again. I don't trust that.
My sister, when she likes a movie, she watches it 8 million times. So I've seen all of her favorite movies a lot when we were growing up.
It's not a horror movie. It's more of a Halloween movie, and it's called Halloween Town. Of course, I know what Halloween Town is. I love Halloween Town. You've never seen Halloween Town? With Debbie Reynolds? Wow.
That doesn't make a difference to me. With Debbie Reynolds?
She's an icon. Holy crap, YouTube just showed me this right now. I haven't seen you guys on my subscription thing in ages. We've gotten that a lot. I mean, we didn't post for like 3 months, but then we posted twice, and a while ago we were like, why is our engagement so down? And then a lot of people were like, you don't show up on my subscription page.
Which is a big old fat bummer.
Which is a bummer.
People are subscribed and they click the notification and YouTube just doesn't want to.
Yeah, but make sure that you click the notification bell to be notified when we do post videos. Because we want you guys to see them.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for Halloween? Yeah, I mean, as ready as we can be, you know, like, what's happening this year? We play D&D on Saturdays, and Halloween is on a Saturday this year. It's also Samhain, and we celebrate that. So, we're a little busy, and the people we play D&D with do have children.
So we don't know.
So we don't know if they're going to be partaking in trick-or-treating or something like that, so we just haven't really, we don't really know, but I haven't figured out what I'm going to be, if anything. We thought about, like, dressing as our D&D characters if we end up playing. Our friend Lydia is coming to visit. Yeah, I don't know.
Is this long enough for the little brains?
It seems it, yeah.
Mm.
The green one is Springtrap. Aw, okay, I guess I don't really know the characters that well, but I like that one.
There's a pirate.
There is a pirate, and he's a dog,
Pirate
right?
dog,
Yeah.
I think.
You guys are awesome. Thanks for the advice. I love you so much, but I gotta go. I'm sorry. Bye. It is okay. I hope you have a wonderful
You'll
night.
be here forever on YouTube.
Yeah, you're never gonna get rid of us.
It's a chicken.
It's a chicken. I'm so sorry.
I thought it was a duck.
I really thought it was.
They're yellow. She's yellow.
Apparently, I don't know. Chickens can be yellow.
When?
They can be golden.
When they're chicks.
No, you can have gold chickens.
Is she a chick?
I love your dress, Sunny.
Thank you. It's a shirt, but like you can't tell from me sitting, so. But thank you. It's quite comfortable.
Yeah, man, pregnancy clothes. We've been doing this for almost 2 hours. How long do we intend on doing it?
I don't know. I think we talked about all the stuff, our little business ventures.
We did.
A P.O. box. If any of you are new here, again, we just opened a P.O. box.
Yes. So if you are interested in sending us anything, which we would love. The pirate is a fox. Ooh, then that's my favorite one. I love foxes. My favorite. Foxes. So that's my favorite. Never mind, I lied. Yeah, we opened a P.O. box. We are taking commissions in lots of different forms. All of that information is on our Instagram, and we will be making content. It's hard at the moment.
And we're gonna have new merch soon.
And we're gonna have new merch soon that you should check out.
I love the idea of Christmas merch, but also don't want to have too much at once. Especially
Yeah,
if
that's
people
fair.
don't buy anything.
And I think that was sort of all of the primary information we were getting out to you guys today. We're just going to work on our stuff a little bit. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask. We probably won't stay on for too much longer.
Any Halloween candy you do like? What are your favorites?
I am not a big chocolate person.
I am. I'm the other way.
Yeah.
I don't really like just candies or crunchy candies. I like chocolate.
Yeah, I like a gummy moment.
And what would that be? Halloween candy.
I don't know. They don't really have stuff like that. Like Sour Patch Kids, maybe, if people think about that. Her hair's lava.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like fruity candies, like Skittles and Starburst. But yeah, I'm not a big chocolate guy, even though I did just eat an entire bag of peanut M&Ms. It comes and goes, you know?
Mm.
It comes and goes.
Mm.
Now I need to ink this, which is the worst part.
I am a chocolate girl.
A chocolate girl. I'm a chocolate girl. I'm made out of chocolate.
I like coconut and mints
Ooh,
with chocolate.
Ooh, I like Mounds. That's coconut, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like Mounds because I love coconut. Very good.
Mounds is the coconut and dark chocolate.
Oh, and then Almond Joy is milk chocolate and almonds.
Yeah.
And coconut.
And you like mint?
I like mint, yeah.
Probably won't be eating much candy this year though.
Oh yeah. Gotta take care of the baby in the body.
Cool.
Whatever. It's not even good for you anyway.
Yeah.
Guys, it's a beautiful night out.
We're not gonna have candy at our house. No one's gonna come down there. It's a beautiful night.
It is the last day of Napalm today, I think.
Is it?
I think so. Actually, whatever. It might be nice that you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow. Great, look at that. Hi. How are you doing?
Hi.
Maybe we can put up some singing on YouTube. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, any Halloween costumes you remember from your childhood? That is a great question. No, because I repressed everything.
No, because then my memory doesn't work that well. Fully.
I know I was a vampire a lot.
Oh, really?
A lot. I was a vampire. I, at one point, was the ghost of Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
Because I just put together a costume.
Uh-huh.
I
did...
Jimmy from American Horror Story.
Yes.
That was a good one.
Kesha.
I did Kesha one year.
Uh-huh.
I did Tate one year. That was not my childhood.
That's not really childhood. That was like late teens.
Yeah. So was Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
I was a pumpkin once, and I specifically remember rolling down a hill. My sister was a present. And when I mean like a pumpkin, I mean like a pumpkin.
Just a pumpkin.
Like a big giant pumpkin.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember really, really little, but I do know in grade school I did a pirate because I still have pieces of it.
Aw. That's cute.
This little party. Someone had a party, I remember. And then I did a dead bride this one year for the same friend who had a party. Because it's one of my favorite stories to say how afraid I am of things in person and that I'm an attacker, not a runner. So don't scare me or I'll hit you. Like, I'm not going to recoil and flee.
And be like, she's going to be like,
pop! Hit you. Because my friend had this Halloween party, and I did the dead bride, and I had this old bouquet of flowers. I happened to have these old flowers where my mom did or whatever. They were dead. So I was like, oh my god, I'll carry these dead flowers. And they did like a spooky maze in their backyard, just because, there's actually open land in Vermont. And it was like sort of the woods, so they had family doing different things, and someone was in the distance just running a chainsaw, and someone popped out of the bushes to spook us, and I
bopped him.
Beat him with my dead flowers. I knew that I was in my friend's backyard, and I had to know that this was my friend's family or someone they knew. And yet they popped out of the bushes, and my instinct was to hit them at least twice with these flowers. So, and I was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry.
You said, oh shit?
I definitely didn't say oh shit, because I was in grade school. But like, I was like, oh, whoops, I'm sorry. Part of me, I was like, well, don't scare me. And they're like, that's what we're doing. This is a haunted
don't
maze.
do that.
So don't come for me. We used to play... the girls had invented this game. It was like a board game that they made. And there was one that, like, if you landed on stuff, it was different things. It was like, sit in a bath of ice water, like different punishments. And one was like, blindfold yourself in another room and your friends have to scare you was one of the things. And all of my friends know that I'm irrationally scared of zombies. Couldn't tell you why. I didn't watch a movie when I was little. I don't know. I have no idea. The idea of someone reanimating and then coming to like eat me and like still existing and stuff just really gets to me, apparently.
That's kind of fair. I mean, it's kind of scary. That's like the point.
But also, they're not fucking real. So, their idea, they put me in a dark room, blindfolded me, and then they left me in the dark for a while, and then they started moaning and like, and they started coming for me. And the closer they got, when they started to get really close, I started throwing hands. They were getting close to me, and I was like, don't come any closer. You're going to get hit with these. Bottom line. And I knew it was them. Obviously it was them. I knew it was Megan and Bridget. They were coming, and I was like, not that. And yet I still threw hands.
Threw hands? So,
like,
AKA...
AKA, just like,
don't scare Sunny or she'll punch you right in the nose.
I'll punch you in the...
Favorite thing about Halloween, I love dressing up. I mean, I do it for my job, so it's not that crazy. Not anymore, I guess, but like, I love dressing up. I love being creative. I love seeing everybody else be creative. I just really love Halloween. I love the season.
I just love, autumn as a whole. I was driving over here, and Vermont is kind of in peak leaf season right now.
It's peak season.
It's peak leaf season where they're all the different colors. And just seeing that and smelling it and seeing the leaves on the ground is like, oh! And I'm not even like a pumpkin spice slut.
I am.
I am for the coffee, but I'm not like, also donuts and also...
I am.
Cotton candy. And I heard a commercial on the way here where Kraft Mac and Cheese...
No.
Yes! Kraft Mac and Cheese did a contest where they had a limited edition. You could win a box of pumpkin spice mac and cheese.
So it's like Kugel? It's just Kugel? It's just
Sounds
sweet mac
disgusting.
and cheese? Yeah. That sounds awful.
And it was only in Canada, and Americans
sounds
wanted
about
it
right
so
because
bad.
Canadians ruin food. Just kidding. They made poutine.
Yeah.
And poutine is quite good.
Americans want it so bad now they're in the contest.
Wow.
But like, that sounds disgusting.
That sounds about right.
That's too much. So I love scarves and sweaters, Love me some pumpkin spice. Love the weather. It's always so nice. Been very warm, but it's so nice. We stand.
We stand Halloween.
I love your guys' channel and CMBs. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
We're hoping to hopefully make more CMBs. We have scripts, and I'm not as adept as the girls at the editing, so...
But
It's going to be a different style.
We are still good at it.
When we first made our CMVs by ourselves, I didn't know shit about any editing program. Didn't have any sort of real computer. Now I've learned a lot in my own time, and I learned a lot from the girls. And we do it too. We do it now, but it's
we do
still
edit.
not. It'll be a noticeable different style. So like, don't freak out, or please also hopefully enjoy.
You know what? If you don't
And
like
that's
it,
cool.
I'm just kidding.
I'll punch you.
We're gonna we make different stuff, guys, and you know what? Sorry.
It's all good.
So look at where we're at now.
Just like a heads up, we have a different editing style.
Look at where we're at now.
Look at where we're at now.
You can't see. So we've got like, I just did a little belt. You know what I mean? That's the reference I'm going off of, but I don't want to show their art even though I'm doing it anyway. I hope you're still on here. Or maybe I don't hope you're still on here.
This would be a nice, simple-ish thing.
Oh, it reminds me of Kotoura-san.
Oh my god,
That
yeah.
blue hair. That was a crazy time. That was a crazy time.
That's crazy.
I look forward to your future videos. Thank you. So do we. We're very excited.
Well, they've got little nubby hairs. Oh, you're gonna cut little nubby hairs.
Oh, nubbies.
Oh, nubbies. Has anyone seen
nubbies.
Space Dandy?
Space Dandy.
I have not, and I know JJ is a big fan. That's annoying.
That sucks.
But I didn't watch it.
Neither did I. I just want to say I love your channel, especially love your Gravity Falls CMVs.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. They were nice to watch from a distance. It was so crazy to watch the channel grow like that, and I'm super grateful. But this is now, we've got stuff to do. But now we're ex-wife.
Primarily, I like Boku no Hero because of the cosplay thing.
Yeah. Yep. I want to make some Steven Universe stuff because I'm making my friend Kira watch it right now because she has never seen it, but she knows what it is and likes it, but never sat down to watch it. And she texted me today and said, I'm only a couple episodes in and I'm already crying. And I said, just you wait.
Oh, also, I'm selling a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah, Sunny's selling a bunch of cosplay.
I have, for obvious reasons, I'm thinning out my collection a little bit, and I'm being more exclusive or whatever about what I buy for cosplay, because not only am I 29 and trying to buy a home, but now all of my funds will be going towards a human baby.
A human baby growing inside of your body like a leech.
Parasite. Someone had said, I saw a thing that was like,
I saw this.
A parasite
it's
or whatever.
TikTok, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I literally had to get an injection so my body wasn't like, this
Dying.
is a parasite.
Yeah, it is.
I have a negative blood type, and they don't know the blood type of said child. So if you have negative blood, you have to get an injection that tells your body, hey, it's okay. It's not a parasite.
Hey, it's gonna be alright.
It's a person, and it's supposed to be there. Otherwise, your body's just like, eh.
Literally.
Like, what?
Literally. Babies, man, they're fucking nuts, so.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm thinning out my collection a little bit. Getting rid of a lot of my older stuff. Stuff that either isn't relevant enough to, like, make content with, because I'm not going to go in my free time be these people. Or I also recently found the pieces to my Roy Mustang cosplay that I started, and I decided to just sell the fabric and what I have made already, because, like, I'm not going to finish it. Full Metal Alchemist, who's going to wear it with me,
Yeah, that's fair.
Basically trying to be sensible with what I have, so I'm not getting rid of everything, but I am thinning it out a lot. There's a highlight. Is there a highlight on our account?
I believe so.
There's a highlight on my Instagram as to what I'm selling, but I also have another Instagram that's called Sunny Sells that I haven't used for a while, but I am going to start using it again because not only am I thinning out cosplay, but I'm selling a bunch of our regular stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of it's nerdy because, again, I'm going to be like a full adult person, so I'm not going to decorate my house so much with all the nerd stuff I collected, which isn't a lot by most standards of nerds.
I probably will, though, at some point when I'm your age.
Which is cool. I literally gave all
But
my
I can't have a baby.
I gave all my manga to Carrie.
Mm.
Every last bit of it. I sold some and I gave them all to my friend.
I actually am a different cosplayer. So far, I do Norma, Reverse, and Female, all with my evil Dorito. Oh, Normal. Gotcha. Normal. So, Bill, Reverse Bill, and Female Bill. So I was super excited to see the Gravity Falls content. Also, Steven Universe, I plan to do Lapis. We need more Lapis cosplayers. Every Lapis cosplayer is super valid. I mean, all cosplayers are valid. Obviously, but like, Lapis. That's how I feel whenever I see a Jiro or an Uraraka cosplayer. I'm like, thank you for your service. Since I relate to characters so much based on her relationship with Jasper. First of all, sorry. Second of all, yeah, I get that. That's why we did Lars and Sadie. Well, that's why I did Lars anyway. I really relate to Lars. But if we did a character based on who we, like, emotionally related to the most, I don't know who the fuck I would do. Emotionally? Yeah. That's hard. I don't even know what my emotions are. I don't know, but rewatching Steven Universe now with Kira, I forget, and I never give how much credit, and I don't think anyone gives enough credit to how good of a character Pearl is. I love Pearl so much, and I denied my love for Pearl for so long, but I really love Pearl. I think she is I think she's my favorite crystal gem. Congrats, Sunny, on have a kid.
Thank you.
You did a good job.
I did a good job.
I'm gonna dress up as Deku as my first cosplay. Yeah,
Body's not
Deku. It's alright. I'm so sorry. Deku, that's great. Good work.
Sunflower seeds staying in my brush.
Dang.
I'm excuse
Excuse
you.
That did not happen at all. Yeah. Wow. I don't want to ink this. I really don't want to ink this. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just do lineless. That's super hard. Maybe I should try. My Hero Academia, the best anime right now. Truly. We still haven't seen Two Heroes. Oh no, Heroes Rising.
Yeah.
Maybe we should try to find it tonight. You're welcome to stay for as long as you want. Also. You probably have to get the car back to Chris. 11. Or by 10.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that's
I still
fine.
need my injection.
You didn't bring a video?
No, I thought about it on the way here. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Hey, Sonny, have any names for your baby?
Yeah, I have a whole list, and it just hit me 2 days ago that I have to think of a middle name.
You don't have to. Some people don't have middle names.
Oh, well, I'm not doing that.
Oh. Middle names tend to be where people do the sentimental stuff. Like, my middle name is my uncle's name.
Yeah. It also has to sound good,
Jedediah,
you know.
Christy, and... Ew!
It was outside. The bug was outside.
It was a moth, and I hate moths.
Yeah, we had a really long list for both genders, and recently we sat down and like put both of the lists to like 6 or 5, and that was spooked me because I was like, Chris was like deleting it. He's like, "Do you not like that so much?" I was like, "No," and he's like, "Then it's gone." And I was like, "Ah!"
That's actually kind of good. You
What
need
if that was the one?
You need that a little bit.
I do.
You're quite indecisive sometimes.
So now I have to go through and pick probably names.
That's fun though.
But our top boy one is Asher.
Asher's a beautiful name.
I do like, but they would have a cousin named Ashton, which bugs me. Chris says so, and I'm like, I don't know. It bugs me a little bit. And the other day, I was walking around and I was like, just saying it as in context. So I was like, "Hey Asher, what's up, Asher? Like, do I like it?" I don't know.
I mean, Ash is a great.
Too much of a decision.
Ash is a great nickname.
Too much of a big decision, and I'm not good at like. I'm indecisive, or like I don't like to.
You are indecisive.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
And that's a huge decision. I mean, they can change their name later if they want to.
Yeah.
But.
Also, my friend cosplays as. Oh, what's your chosen girl name? If they're a girl.
Senna.
Senna. Asher and Senna.
There's still a full list. Because most families are usually like, you have to see their face, which is kind of true. I'm not going to pick one before I even know
Their
that.
face ain't gonna be that way.
most people, it's like, oh my gosh, this is because like Alyssa's son, they wanted Michael for like their whole lives. And like her first kid's gonna be named Michael, and then she had him. She was like, this is
Like angels?
Gabriel.
Do you know
I
if you're
don't
having a
think
girl or a boy, Sunny? They have chosen to keep the gender a secret.
My husband knows because he wanted to, and I said, okay, I don't care. But
And that's lit.
one, I love surprises, and I think this is the ultimate surprise. How else could you have like a bigger surprise? And two, I hate the gender
When you're gonna die.
stereotypes. When you're gonna die.
That's a surprise.
Cool. I
Yeah.
hate the gender stereotypes. So the best way to get people to not focus on it is for them to not know.
Yeah. Because, like, then you do what happened to me. Because when I was supposed to be a girl, and everybody bought my mom girl stuff,
Now
and then I
he's
was
a
born,
thing.
and I was a boy. And they were like, oh, we have all this girl stuff.
And now you wear dresses.
And now I wear dresses. Should have just kept them. My friend cosplays as Pearl. Also, my name is Kira. That's so funny. Yeah,
Oh.
Kira's a great name. So now a question. Are you two currently running the channel, or are there others? This is our channel.
That's it.
We're the only two people.
That's it.
So it's just
JJ
us.
is still technically a member, but we said earlier in the stream, I'm sure you probably missed it, but JJ has moved to North Carolina for a really, really great job opportunity working at Glover, I think it's Glover Games.
If it's Glover, is it Glover? Because what's Glover?
I don't know.
I've never heard.
Or maybe it's just Glover. I'm not sure. It's
Grover.
On Grover. It was on their one of their moms posted it on Instagram, but basically they're one of their dream jobs, so they're living their best life.
Oh,
From
I keep
North
getting a
Carolina.
tickle on my knee. I'm like, what is that? And I forget I'm wearing a long, long earring.
It's just us, yeah.
Yeah, it's just us.
Just us and do us. That's why
We
it's a little
can
complicated
make it
right
if
now.
we
'Cause I'm very
try.
preoccupied.
Try.
Try.
Try. That was kind of sick.
Try.
Try.
Oh.
Trying to do melismas. Okay, here's a question for you guys to answer for me. Should I do this commission lineless, or should I add lines? Lineless means that there would be like a black outline on everything, and lineless, no,
Other way around.
other way around. If I do it with lines, it means there's a black outline on everything, and if I do it lineless, it means that I have to focus on lighting. It's a lot more work, but it's very pretty.
If there's no line.
You just don't have to worry about it as much, because like you need proper lighting and like values when it comes to like the edges of things. Where with like line art, I can, you know when something ends. But if like things are the same color, I need to make sure that there's a differentiation.
Have you done something lineless?
Yeah, yours is lineless. And the one I did for your mom is like,
Yeah.
For your mom.
Your mom.
Yeah, yours is lineless. See how there's no.
I see.
But like
more realistic stuff.
more realistic,
Lineless.
yeah. But like you see how it like goes dark and then
Yeah.
light again, because that's what faces do. Favorite Starbucks or McCafe coffee? Okay, so every time I go to Starbucks, I get one of two things. Right now, I get a grande iced pumpkin spice latte with 2 extra shots and blonde espresso. And blonde espresso is more caffeinated than their normal espresso. So that's because I have a caffeine addiction. Speaking of, I would like another cup of coffee.
This one's not even gone.
Oh, it's just ice water now.
Oh.
And then if I don't get that, I will get a grande iced caramel macchiato with the same espresso order. So just one of those 2 drinks. I don't like hot coffee. I don't like iced coffee either. I wish they would just give it to me.
Room temperature.
Room temperature coffee.
I don't go to Starbucks because there isn't one in this area where he has his rehearsals and stuff for his shows, and
Where my
a lot of his friends live. Is the
My
area where there's
ex-boyfriend.
Starbucks. It's where there is Starbucks. There's none around here, so I literally haven't been to one since we left the city. But when we were in the city, I didn't like get a favorite drink because I had never looked up before.
No, but you liked caramel macchiatos.
Yeah. In college, I drank. Was it strawberries and cream?
Oh, strawberries and cream frappuccinos. That's before you
Frappuccinos.
liked coffee, though.
Since I didn't drink coffee.
I got her on that one. Another question. I too had a cosplay channel and plan to revive it. What is your best advice when making videos? Strictly your opinion. Okay, well here's
For
my
making videos?
Yeah, I mean, I guess like in terms of like creating content. Don't limit yourself. Stop limiting yourself.
Yeah.
You will be so shocked at what you are creatively able to come up with when you stop putting expectations on what you think you need to be doing. Because I personally, I'm like going through this right now with our channel where I'm like, the amount of content that you guys have put out and the work that you put out has been so amazing and like high quality that I will come up with an idea and then be like, not good enough. Or like I'll compare it to other channels. And so like, really truly you just have to know that like what you put out, as long as you put work into it and you put your heart and soul into it, is going to reflect what you want it to reflect.
Also, do it for you.
Do it for you.
Don't pander to an audience or do something just because your audience or your friends or something say you should.
Right.
Because it's your channel and it's your content. So if you like something or if you have an idea or a fandom, then go with it because it's yours and it's not anyone else's. People are going to like or not like you either way.
That's something we had to learn the hard way.
If you pander to a specific fandom just for views, there's still people that aren't going to like it. If you do what you, and you're going to sort of, not like what you're doing as much because it's not what you want to be doing. But if you do what you want to be doing, then at least if someone doesn't like it, you like it.
Yeah.
And you can still enjoy it. And there will be people that will like it, I guess that's it.
Another statement about like more of a technical term is that like, I guess I would say like quality counts, when it comes to like what you're using. So like, if you have the ability to really try to like do the best you can with what you have in terms of like editing systems or stuff like that, like put in the effort, put an effort to your videos. Because I remember when we first started making videos, I look back on our old CMVs and our old videos and I'm like, whoa, we didn't even try. And I mean, like, granted, they were well received, but that's sort of, again, in the don't limit yourself thing. Like, we didn't think that we were going to be able to make good content after the girls went to their own channel because we didn't know how to do the stuff that they did. But Sunny literally just did her own research and messed around with the system and figured out how to edit and, like, learned very well what to do. And so it's like, don't limit your mind and make sure that you're doing things to the best of the ability that you can, baby. That was rambly, but you get what I mean. I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee. Is that okay with you?
If you ever...
This is a cute bag.
Thanks. I just fixed it today because I didn't want to get a bag out of my room again. If you're ever interested, my group is called the Fort Erie Project Cosplay. Perfect. Y'all hear that? That's an up-and-coming cosplay group. Go check them out. I'm sorry if anyone cared what I was styling, but I'm finding it hard to focus on hair. I need to, if I'm working on hair, I need to have something playing, like music or a TV show. But if it's a TV show, it needs to be something I don't really want to focus on or watch. Because I can't focus on it, but I need something else. It can't be quiet. But I also can't have something that I care about because then I won't focus on this. So I keep focusing on you guys as I want to, obviously, and not on this. All I've done is trim the bangs and just tease the bangs. It's okay. I'll get it done after this tonight or tomorrow. Favorite sodas? I don't drink soda. Not a huge fan. I was not one of those kids that was allowed to have soda growing up, and I only ever had it when I went to this one friend's house, and they were a Pepsi house. Everyone drank Pepsi, so I only had Pepsi growing up. But favorite soda is, I do love a good ginger ale now and again. It sounds pretty lame, but people pick on me because I like Diet Pepsi. Because here's the thing. That friend's house, my family grew up being huge non-wasters. Like, you don't waste anything because my dad has 12 brothers and sisters. So you can imagine in that household they couldn't afford to waste anything. They literally had to flip their plates over and have dessert on the other side of their plates. They had to eat all their food. So I've just learned to minimize waste and whatnot. So my friend, the soda drinker, was not that case. So if she didn't finish her soda, I would. And it had been sitting there all day or had been sitting there overnight. And I would finish it so it was flat. And she'd be like, ew, flat soda. And that's okay. You can think flat soda is gross. But I didn't hate it because I wasn't like a soda person. I was just kind of a kid that was like, ooh, I'm drinking soda. So then when I discovered Diet Pepsi because of an uncle, I thought it was delicious. It's probably not good for you though, and I can't remember the last time I actually had some. That was a stupid rant about soda. I don't think Nathaniel likes soda either. I don't honestly think he ever goes and like buys. The only time I've ever bought soda is like as a mixer for alcohol or ginger ale. Especially cranberry ginger ale. That's the shit. Or green tea ginger ale. Alright, so my favorite is ginger ale. Thank God you guys listened to me talk about ginger ale for 5 minutes. How long do you guys spend on each cosplay? Like making them or like getting into them? Because that varies. It says how long do we spend on cosplay?
That depends.
I don't know, like making them or like getting into them.
We spent very little time on, well, we spent quite a bit of time on Steven Universe because we made the costumes. We didn't make the costumes, but we like designed them. And I don't know actually. What's the longest you've spent on a costume? Hi.
I haven't really made a costume for a while.
You altered Gomez. I mean, you did.
It's like a couple months.
Yeah, that's tough.
I haven't really like made full canon anything since like Shiro, I think, because I have my whole freaking life been on a budget of budgets.
We did Kotoru-san
So
after.
After what?
After you did Voltron.
Not after.
You don't think so?
What?
You didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
Kotoru-san was like the first thing I ever made.
And we wore it. We wore it though. Like that's good. Yeah, I know, but we still wore it. Like it was able to be worn.
Not your coat, barely.
That's true.
Yeah, Shiro took a very long time because I had to make an arm, which I've never liked. I still don't like the arm, and I've remade it twice.
I don't know the longest we've spent.
A few, like probably up to a month, I guess. The most work I've put into cosplays is usually one of the girls, because they always do canon versions of stuff.
Right.
And they could invest in, like, from scratch fabrics and everything.
Yeah.
And then I would sew for them.
I don't know, man. That's an interesting question, because we tend to do very sort of simplistic costumes, too. Not simple, but, like, things that are less...
people, or I genuinely avoid characters that have funky colored skin, like any of the crystal. Like, when we were going to do a Crystal Gems group, I was like, great, I'm Rose.
Yeah.
Just because I wasn't prepared to be a cosplayer who's done, like, arm socks and face paint and stuff.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's difficult, and I just didn't want to, and that's okay. You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to at all.
Or you can learn, because this is great. Like, do it.
My first experience with that was...
And I also avoided characters with large weapons or armor. I've never done...
Because prop making isn't exactly
I'm not
our
good
specialty.
at prop making. So I just don't... I either do, like, a version that doesn't have it, or they don't have their weapon, or whatever. So I don't have those huge projects. They're usually, like, simple and stuff. But getting into a cosplay can take up
It can take
anywhere
a
between
long
a half
time.
an hour to like 2 hours.
Yeah, depends on what you're doing. When I did Morticia, it took about 2.5 hours. Well, maybe not. Lars probably took longer, actually. Yeah, it's all sort of about the setting, too, because it can take a really long time to sit down and do something when you're around a bunch of people, because you get distracted, and you want to talk, and you want to chat and stuff.
Takes 45 minutes to an hour, maybe, to put Kirishima on because of my eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
Just strictly because of my eyebrow. I guess I've done it so much that it's like 45 minutes now.
Yeah, it doesn't... The last time it didn't take you too long.
Yeah.
It takes me, I kid you not, 15 minutes to put Bakugo on. So I'm assuming... The longest one is probably R, honestly.
Yeah. I think the longest one I did was also Ignis. Scars and shit.
Scars.
Scars.
Did you answer favorite sodas?
I did.
What did you say?
Ginger ale. For way too long. Because I was like, I don't know, I don't really drink soda, and then I remembered the only soda that ever buys.
I really like...
Ginger ale.
I really like Coke. But, you know...
Yeah.
Sometimes...
I'm pretty sure you don't really like buy soda.
I don't buy soda. Sometimes I will be like... It'll be presented to me, and I'll be like, wow, root beer hits the spot.
Like
it hits
or
the
like
spot.
A cream soda.
Ooh, a cream soda. Ooh. Okay. I can't make a cosplay to save my life, but I'm just learning how to style my marionette wig. Yay, that's very exciting. I can't style wigs.
That's pretty good.
I've been cosplaying for a while, and doing drag professionally, and I cannot style wigs. It is not. It's something I can do.
It does take a lot of patience. Because you really have to pay, you're almost paying attention to every strand of hair, So it takes a lot of patience.
Yeah, it's not something that I have the capability to. And I have the terrible personality flaw where if something doesn't have some semblance of immediate payoff, I don't want to do it. I don't have the patience for it. So like makeup, you put something down and it's there. Like you're constantly making progress, whereas with hair, it's a lot of doing the same thing over and over again to get an end result, and I just can't do it. I have no patience. It's my biggest flaw because I'm perfect besides that. Favorite food? Potatoes.
Do you think you can't make cosplay worth of anything or whatever you said? Was it to save my life? My first cosplays are garbage.
Most
it takes time.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time.
My first cosplay that I made by hand was Mad Hatter.
Whoa.
That was by hand, yeah.
And that was really good, but that took you a long time.
It did. I was also in college, so older. But then I got a sewing machine and sort of taught myself. I don't know what I'm doing, but I also do, you know what I mean? I know how to use the machine, but I also don't know anything about special stitches. I can change the stitch and then go like this. But you just gotta do it, The only way to do it is my first few cosplays. I think I bought. I didn't. Honestly, I can't think of the first thing.
Yeah, I mean, Tooth Fairy. Wow. Jack may be the cosplay that we spent the longest on for me physically.
Yeah. So that's the thing too. A lot of our homemade cosplays are thrifters, which is when you get pieces and alter them. Which is so great. All of our Gravity Falls cosplays are that.
Yeah.
Because they're normal people. Jack was buying hoodie and pants and changing it,
and we didn't even make the staff.
No.
Somebody else made the biggest prop for Jack. The only prop for Jack. Do you guys still do Gravity Falls cosplay? Not really. Mostly because I have never seen it, and Sunny didn't want to cosplay one character from it without a whole group of people.
I have it. Yeah. It's not one of the ones I have for sale. But I don't anticipate wearing it for any reason. Maybe one time I'll make some TikToks if I'm feeling nostalgic, But of course, again, he's a male and I can't buy him for a while.
Right.
A long while.
So
I think about it a long while.
And also there is something to it's why we stopped cosplaying Hetalia after a while, where it's like you do something for so long and it's like all you do because it's in high demand and it's popular, and obviously you enjoy doing it. But like after a while, you're like, I don't want to touch that again.
That's like when Jack sold his.
When Jack
Demix.
sold his Demix, Jack from Parlay Productions is the old cosplay group name.
They're in Nick's Rising now, if you guys know who that is.
Yes.
This is Jack, and they did Demix time, and when they finished the show, they sold the cosplay because they're like.
And it was a very like.
I've worn it too much, and that's fair. You can get tired of a costume.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. We got tired. We got to a point where we were making Hetalia content because we thought we had to.
Yeah, and I hate Uncle Sam's nasty cream beard. It's so uncomfortable. You can't touch it. It's cream, like you can't touch it, and it's like 80% of my face. And I'm wearing a full suit. It's not the most uncomfortable cosplay ever, but like if I'm gonna put that nasty cream beard on for like a thick chunky layer of cream makeup, it's gonna be for something, not for funsies.
Precisely. I've cosplayed for 8 years, and I still feel like a newbie. Absolutely, yeah,
Sure.
That's perfectly reasonable. I've gotten super good at makeup though. Good.
Yes.
Yeah, everything is literally all about practice. Like, I can't edit to save my life, but I've done something, I've looked at my program a little bit, and I'm sure if I put time and energy into learning how to style wigs, I could, but I just don't really feel the need to because... because I have her.
So that person who said they're working on their marionette wig,
Mm-hmm.
I know there's some really great YouTube tutorials that you could find really helpful if you need. It's saying that it's a nice starter because it's not too complicated might sound hard for a beginner, but it's it's just ponytails, and then if you get a teasing comb and you tease those ponies, you'll get that big puffy.
Big
Puffy
puffy pigtail.
That's it. If you break it down as simple as that, it's pretty simple.
If you break down,
then cry. What is your favorite animal?
Fox.
Bear.
Yeah. That one we have down pat.
Also, you mentioned other channels before. Is that roll call cause?
Maybe I want to see my card cosplay. Yeah, that's the girls' channel.
They want to see my card. Yes, that is the girls. That's their new channel that they made.
So, next question.
They do South Park.
Hetalia, God bless, but it's practically old to me. It is old. That's an old anime. I mean, like, in terms of...
Yeah. Honestly, I'd put on Germany before I'd put on Goku Stan, because, again, it's just basic man face and a wig.
Yeah. And it's fun. It's fun to do
yeah.
every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
You guys should see Free Sky Cosplays. I'm pretty sure they like your videos.
It sounds familiar.
That does sound familiar.
Free Sky Cosplays.
Free Sky. Free her. Send me the link. Is that for the Marinette wig? I don't know what the link is.
I don't know one offhand, but if you go on YouTube and look up Marinette wig tutorial, you'll probably find so many. If I think there's a new technique that I might want to do, like I just recently learned something really great for texturing that I'm excited about, I just found a YouTube video.
Man.
Yeah, even Arda has a channel where they do tutorials on how to play with their wigs or like different techniques. And there's another Epic Cosplays, I think.
Epic Cosplays is a channel.
Yeah, or Epic Wigs.
Oh, I don't know.
They have wigs and they do a bunch of different tutorials on how to do things with them. So there's really great stuff out there. We're in an age where
the digital age, man, you can find anything.
You have all the help you need at your fingertips. Honestly, there's almost not a single. If someone presents a character to me that I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't done this before. How would I do it? I just Google their character name, and I'm gonna find someone who broke it down and showed how they did it.
Right. Nothing wrong with learning from other people. It's great. Do you guys know Haikyuu? Yes, we love Haikyuu. We are fully caught up. We love it so much. We actually cosplay from it. I cosplay Tsukishima, and Sunny cosplays Asahi. It's on our TikTok if you want to check it out. I have some video plans for Tsukishima. Just some simple little stuff that I can do by myself. So sorry if I'm not paying attention. I'm coloring.
Also, speaking of video plans, one of the reasons why we haven't made any real CMBs in a long time is because our camera's broken.
Our camera is broken.
We've had a coffee fund up for almost a year now if anyone wanted to help us fix our camera, because we do not have the funds to put into the camera.
Yeah, not at the present moment in time.
And I'm pretty sure it would be cheaper to fix it than to get a new one. But we beat the shit out of that camera. It's been like
through a
flashed
lot.
on, thrown around. Like,
Yeah, it's been through quite a bit.
so it's a really nice, simple for what it is, and it's lightweight, because we could probably use the Nikon again, but like,
yeah, point and shoot.
Less quality, and if we wanted to do something with audio,
yeah,
just sound every time you.
How do you know if a wig is bad? Do you mean like a base wig?
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah, right.
Basically, more of the question is like, is cheap. You know it's bad and it's not going to work for you if it's cheaper, honestly. Wigs that are cheaper are usually thinner. I can use this one here as an example.
Do it!
So you can see nothing. You can see just hair. If I try and separate them, you can start to see the netting. If you can start to see this netting without moving the hair, with it sitting, or with it just on your head, because obviously you stretch it when you're wearing it. And don't forget that. Don't forget that while you're styling a wig, is that these heads are never the size of a person's head.
Oh,
That's why male or female character, I always use the male styrofoam head because he's bigger. But if you can see the netting and the hair feels kind of thin, it's going to look poopy because you're going to see your hair and you're going to see the net and everything. If you can't afford a more expensive or whatever, I find artist prices to be reasonable because their cheapest wig is $30. That's not so bad. They get expensive in the lace front region and the length. They have a lace front that's like 60 inches, that's like $120. But if you're looking to budget that, your best option is you could get a cheap wig and also wefts for a cheap price, but you'd have to add your own hair to it to make it quality while saving yourself like money, you know? You know what I mean? Because the whole thing that makes a wig bad or cheap is the lack of hair. And usually when they're cheaper, there's even less tracks. If you flip it inside out, you're going to see there's less to the net. It's just like an elastic band. Mm-hmm. There's no like mesh or whatever. There's just like 6 bands instead of like 12. So there's only a band on every like other thing. Or a weft rather, on like every other. And it's just not enough hair to look real at all, you know? So I hope that answers what you're talking about. Oh my god, it's 7:30.
It is.
It sure is.
I want to
cosplay Nishinoya.
Yeah, cosplay Nishinoya and Hinata. They're both so good.
Especially together.
I know, God. When COVID comes to an end, what cons do you plan on attending? Sorry, press enter before I can finish my question. That's okay. Well, interesting question. I was talking to our friend Axel about this, POWs, if you guys know that. And he was saying that, like, while it's very exciting for conventions to start opening up again and stuff, he's probably not going to go to conventions for a while just because
it's high risk.
High risk, and also it's just still a little, like, nerve-wracking, you know, to go to a big group event like that with lots of people walking around and interacting, and people are very touchy and close at conventions, so, like...
And there's no guarantee that everyone is being safe.
Exactly. Yeah, you can never tell what the, like, real situation is. So, like, not sure, but when that is all said and done, and we do feel comfortable going to cons again, I think we'll definitely go to KatsuCon again. It was so much fun last year.
It would be lovely if they do Katsu next year, but with it being in February, and we'd probably be hopefully a month out of Cheeto.
Yeah, hopefully Mr. Guy is gone.
Then I don't think that's enough time to be safe.
No, ditto.
in the US the way that we've been treating it.
Fair. So yeah, it's kind of up in the air, but we loved KatsuCon. I would love to go to Anime Boston again. I had a really good time there. There's lots of things that we want to check out. We just want
Probably
sort of...
maybe Kineticon.
Yeah, I've never been to Kineticon.
Or if Lydia's still down there, we can go to
Rhode Island Comic Con. She did invite me to that. Yeah. She was like, please come stay at my house and we'll go to Rhode Island Comic Con.
New England-based conventions, basically.
Yes.
Unless we're invited, which we don't see that happening, because obviously conventions are going to be short, trying to save themselves. They're probably not going to invite a lot of people or whatever, but unless we're invited, it's probably...
Yeah. Ever heard of Anime North or Fan Expo? I have heard of both of those.
I don't know.
Anime North, I think, is in Canada.
I almost went to Montreal Comic Con one time.
I'd love to go visit some conventions.
Canadian Con, because we're very close.
I don't have a passport, but I can figure that out.
You don't need one to go to anything.
And
Canadian cons.
I'd love to go back to a convention in the city.
If you go to the city, you go to
New York Comic Con. I had a lot of fun at Anime NYC last year. We were just like bopping around. Yeah.
But probably none of those for a while. Hopefully soon, we might be doing the digital one in December if you guys want to hang.
Yeah, that'll be very fun.
So there was 2 cons we were supposed to do, and they kind of fell through.
Like, literally didn't respond to us. I'm so sorry, I feel like I'm putting too much. I really like your channel, and I like talking to you, so if I'm just talking too much, tell me what's your favorite anime, though. You are not talking too much. We literally are asking you to please talk to us.
Yeah, I'm from Canada. Yay!
What's your favorite
Gabba.
anime?
You guys know Gabba Geek?
Oh my god, yeah, so good. What's your favorite anime? I think my favorite anime at the moment is Given.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so good, and it just hits you right there.
Should I watch it? I was like, yes.
Yes, it's so good. I really recommend it if you like slice of life animes.
I'm really into slice of life animes right now. I was talking with my friend Carrie, and she was going on about all the animes. She's like, I've watched everything, and I'm like, I think I'm at a point in my life where I don't want to watch everything anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not that nerd that wants to catch all the anime or wants to watch all the popular ones. Just not. I don't know. So I only like slice of life and stuff,
Yeah, it just has to really get
sports.
Yeah, we got into Haikyuu.
Fighting animes don't really grip me too much anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You bore. Sorry. Yeah. Love those. I think that is my favorite. And then I think Haikyuu is probably a good second. Yeah.
I still really vibe for Full Metal.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Full Metal. As far as Old Faithfuls go.
Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist is a fantastic show. Yeah. Favorite music? Tough call, but both of us really like Billie Eilish. We're big fans of hers.
I'll have to watch it. I'm sure I will. I don't think it's in English though, so that means
we have to pay attention.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of shows where I have to really pay attention because I'm usually doing stuff at the same time.
Right.
If I'm not sewing, I'm doing wigs or cleaning. That's pretty much my life.
Yeah, we just don't sit down and watch stuff, which I do every once in a while. So dark, but so interesting. Yeah, I definitely am excited to look at it because I've seen character designs, and immediately what gets my attention is seeing a character that I physically enjoy or would want to cosplay. Oh, that's interesting. Favorite holiday?
Oh my gosh, what's Yato's anime?
Oh, Noragami.
Yeah.
We love Noragami. Noragami's a great show.
Favorite holiday?
Okay, so I'm not a Christmas person, but I love the season. I love the Christmas season.
Yeah.
I just like everything about it. It's the
holiday season.
holiday
I think I just love the end of the year in general.
That's fair.
I do love being in autumn. I enjoy Halloween. I've never enjoyed Halloween as much as I did last year, actually going out and doing stuff. But as a person who practices pagan holidays, I'm really going to enjoy Samhain, actually practicing those kinds of things. I love Thanksgiving because I really love to cook, and I love to host people.
Mm-hmm.
But I love Christmas because I love making presents. For like 3 or 4 years, ever since I was like, oh, I'm gonna be on a budget and make my gifts, I've been sewing and making gifts, and I'm obsessed with it now. I just really like.
Get out of here!
It's not even inside.
I just don't want to see its ugly body. I hate them.
Yeah, I just like to make gifts, so that's why I like that holiday. That's kind of all of them, isn't it?
What?
I like all the holidays. I just said I like all of them.
Favorite Halloween movie or Christmas movie? Oh my god. That's so tough. I mean, I'm a sucker for Hocus Pocus.
Mm-hmm.
How can you not be?
I don't really have ones that I watch besides Hocus Pocus and maybe Nightmare Before Christmas, I guess.
Yeah, I watch that whenever though.
But I don't have like a Halloween
traditional
list of
movie.
movies that I watch.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't watch scary movies that much. Like classics. We watch.
Oh yeah, I don't watch like
we watch
slasher
crap
films.
or like new stuff.
I don't watch slasher
but
films.
We're not like, oh, I gotta watch Chucky this year,
Yeah, no, that's not for me. Do you guys have a Discord? We do have a Discord. I use it primarily for the OC tag that I created on TikTok, the Eternal Realm. If you're interested in that, I can let you guys know about it, but that's sort of what it's for mainly.
Do you have a favorite holiday movie?
Oh, I love Elf.
Oh.
I really like... I'm sort of in the same boat. I watch anything whenever, but Hocus Pocus is a favorite, because it's iconic. I don't watch horror movies around Halloween time because I just don't really think that there's that much association with the two, I'm like, whatever. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know. You watch The Grinch.
I have to watch The Grinch and all of the claymations.
Yeah, she watches every single claymation movie.
Not every
like
single.
Christmas.
Not Little Drummer Boy. That one's stupid.
But like Year Without a Santa Claus.
Yeah. Watch all of those and like The Grinch.
The Grinch. Oh my god, we watched The Grinch together last year, and she said it word for word. It was crazy.
We didn't finish it. He was like, "You can't do
Which
this."
I mean, I do with movies too, so I understand. I'm turning 24 on October 3rd. Happy 24th birthday.
My birthday's October. I'm turning 13.
I'm 24.
Hey, spookies. Favorite Boku no Hero character? Kirishima!
Kaminari Denki.
Kirishima's the best boy to ever...
B-boy.
To ever boy.
To ever boy.
So...
Although I'm loving cosplaying Bakugo.
And yeah. No, he's the ticket.
Yeah.
He's just such a good character. He has such a really good story.
Kirishima?
He's a good boy.
He is a good boy.
I love the character that's like, we're friends, and I'm not. It just is.
He's just like, we're pals.
You're not like,
yeah,
I'm gonna be your friend, and I'm gonna follow you around. He's just like, no, we're pals.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
he's very good.
Resolve conflict, and I'm gonna care about everyone and everything. And it's like,
Kira said, Lars is too mean, you're not him. And we're gonna be like, he changes.
But also, you're mean, so that's okay. You're not Lars mean.
I know The Grinch by heart, and my students love the story. So good.
Mm-hmm.
When we say, like, The Grinch, we mean, like, the Jim Carrey version of the Grinch,
Jim Carrey one. I haven't seen the one with Benedict Cumberbatch, which I'll probably watch this year.
Right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because it didn't come out around Christmas time last year, I don't think. It was weird. A weird time of year for it to come out, so I didn't watch it. So I'll probably watch that one this year. I'm 12. It's okay.
It's okay.
It is okay.
It's because someone said that they were the youngest. They were like, no, I feel like the youngest
Sorry,
here.
I have to go now.
Goodbye.
Oh, because you're 12. Bye.
My birthday was this year. I turned 27. Next year I'll be 28. Oh my gosh.
Oh, next year I'll be 20. I'll be 30.
Next year you'll be 30.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys watch Thomas Sanders? I used to watch his Vines, but I'm not I'm not like an avid watcher. I don't really know that much.
I went through it mostly in college, I think. Like my 8th grade year and also in college, I was like a YouTube watcher. I had channels that I watched people's daily vlogs and all these people that I watched their stuff, but I haven't done that in years. People's YouTube just isn't what it like was. You can't like make it on YouTube unless you're already established with like another business or something and you've created your own business and you have over 1 million subscribers. And I just don't watch that stuff anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, I get that. I literally, for some reason, so this is so weird, but like, I started. I was the same way. I used to watch like a bunch of YouTubers, and I was so invested in everything that they did. And then I stopped. And then recently, I just like will wake up, and the first thing I do is like check all my social medias, and I will like go on YouTube, and I don't watch Miranda Sings videos anymore. I just watch Colleen's vlogs. So like I'm watching her everyday vlog videos, which is something I'm like always like I'm not interested in this, but I just like having something to watch every morning. So I'm watching those. Actually, speaking of, we like jokingly brought up doing vlogs again, like daily vlogs. Not that we're doing much, but would you guys watch that? I don't think you would, seeing as our content isn't that popular.
It wouldn't be a daily video either.
It could be.
Oh, you would edit a video every day?
I'm not doing anything else. Damn, this girl's turning out pretty.
I love the Jim Carrey one.
I watch it every year with my siblings at Christmas. It's a good movie.
I have to. And I also watch The Muppet Christmas Carol.
The Muppet Christmas Carol.
It's the specific The Muppet one. That's one of my house. My mom has it on VHS.
And it like must happen every year.
And if I go to my mom's and we watch it on VHS, it sounds like it is 20 years old. And it like skips. It
That's
does,
so
like,
funny.
A weird thing sometimes. Yeah.
I got a Muppet movie. I like bought it with my own money, and I thought it was a Muppet Christmas Carol, but it was A Very Merry Muppet Christmas, which is not the same thing, obviously. And it's about like Kermit, the Muppets own a theater that is about to get shut down by like some big business corporation, and they have to like save it, and it's like a Christmas miracle or whatever.
Did you know that Jim Carrey took up smoking to cope with the
Makeup?
With the discomfort of being in the whole Grinch
Took
outfit.
up smoking.
And he had to, because he was being evaluated and it was being considered like a form of torture.
Oh my god.
He literally they like gave him a torture specialist on how to cope. And they were like, literally, you should smoke. And he had like one of those long things because it was like, it's like flammable wool.
Oh my god.
That he was wearing. So he couldn't have the cigarette like near.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And he was like, it's for the kids.
It's for the kids. Damn.
Yeah. Apparently it was like literally torture to be in that whole getup.
That sucks. Poor guy. That's kind of funny, actually.
But iconic.
It is.
Yeah.
You know what? Mean Girls is a Christmas movie. I watch that every year. Happy very early birthday, Hellfire.
Yeah. My mom gave me a shirt yesterday that says
God damn it.
This is due in November.
But you're not.
Mm-hmm. She's like, I think they're a month early. I'm like, a month is a lot.
A lot.
A lot. I don't think a month, but November is plausible because the due date is December 1st. That's very close to not being December. And she's like, you're due in November and you haven't grown. It's like,
leave me alone.
She's determined.
I guess so. Yeah, guys. So.
Let's see, where's the almost 3 hours. So we'll give it like 5 more minutes if you guys want.
Yeah, if you guys have any last minute questions.
We don't want to be too boring, and obviously you can tell the lighting's changed.
Yeah, it's nighttime now, and we're just like are gonna do some work after this. So, yeah, if you guys have any last things you want to know, or like, I don't know,
any questions about hair or makeup or babies, anything.
How are they
If you'd like.
made?
How are they made?
I need cosplay friends. I have none of my friends either watch anime but aren't really as into it as I am or just don't like it all. I have no cosplay buddies. That's hard. But finding a community is really difficult. But
I think I'm sorry.
no, it's fine.
Finish what you were saying.
I was just gonna say the internet is a fantastic place, and I know sometimes that it doesn't feel like, you know, because they're not tangible people, like you can't actually like go visit them or whatever, that it doesn't feel as real, I guess. But like, I have had some friends that I met online that are some of my like closest friends, like basically I'm in a relationship. But like we met online. And I mean like we've met since then, but you know, like you find your community.
I think that the best resource that we have nowadays as nerds, honestly, is TikTok.
TikTok.
It's very easy to find like-minded people or like cosplayers on TikTok now because you look up the tag of your favorite fandom and then you'll find all these beautiful people cosplaying and you could comment, or if you follow, maybe they'll follow you back and then you can talk to each other and then you both like
The same
Hetalia,
thing. Yeah.
you know, or whatever.
And
fandom,
it can be scary
and,
to like.
If you were cosplaying, like you're saying, you don't have any cosplay friends, you could put your cosplay out there, and you might find some people in your same situation who are like, "Hey,
I'm
oh
looking
my
for
God, I love your
pals."
cosplay. Do you want to be the Deku to my Bakugo and cosplay together, or like, you know?" And you could just start getting someone who does repeat duets. They keep duetting you because they love your Denki or whatever. So then it's like, oh, this is my Jiro because they always duet me or whatever. And then you can be friends and you'll follow each other and you'll chat and then you're cosplaying together. And then maybe one day you can see each other or conventions together. A lot of people on TikTok, after they become friends from duetting each other, hang out with each other.
Yeah, it's very common.
Friends. So it's actually a really easy way to find people who enjoy the same stuff as you, even more so than other social medias that we've had, because you can literally, put all of you and put all of that out there, and people who like it will just show up and enjoy it.
What's the craziest thing to ever happen during your video making? Would it maybe be the time you surrounded JJ in fire?
No.
Okay.
I mean, that was kind of crazy. That wasn't the craziest thing to happen because it was controlled and it was on purpose, The Colors video where Will Cipher, which would be JJ obviously, is summoned and appears. The fire around him is real. We obviously made the fire in the ring. We had means to put it out.
Yeah.
So it was cool and it was great. And JJ was a little spooked about it, but there was no way it could spread to them. We made the circle big enough. Craziest thing to happen. There's so many ridiculous stories.
Yeah.
But like nothing that could come to mind at this moment. I feel like we have so many stories, but because my head is empty, because my body decides that my brain and memory is the last thing that needs to function right now.
I get that.
Literally.
Yeah.
There was during while we were doing Control, Megan got her first
kidney stone.
That was crazy. No, that wasn't Control. That was the Valentine's Day video.
Oh.
So if you've ever seen the Valentine's Day video where it's
Madoka
Bill and
Magica.
Ford, Madoka Magica, and Roy and Riza. Megan was supposed to be Ford with JJ as Bill because it was Megan's cosplay and she had it all on. She had the beard and all that. And then she got like a kidney stone. She got like horrible cramps and couldn't stand and they took her, like, she got in the shower to try and soothe it, and literally she said to Bridget, she's like, you have to be forward, you have to film, you have to do it, you have to go on. And now Bridget, being her girlfriend, was obviously like, no, I'm going to the hospital with you. She's like, no, drop me off and go film. Which happened. That's what happened. We filmed the whole thing, and then since it was just a chunk of the video, it didn't take us all day, and then so she went to her, but like all of that was supposed to be Megan, but she had things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Quite the story.
There's so much crazy stuff that happens, but like that's all I got right now.
Someone asked, good makeup that you can buy. Okay, well, for I mean, you can get lots of good stuff at drugstores. However, if you're looking for like long-standing things that aren't too expensive, I recommend, for body paint purposes, I recommend Kryolan. They have a website. It's just Kryolan. It is a theatrical makeup site, and it is fantastic. It is very good quality stuff. It comes in a range of colors, and it lasts for a while. And then Ben Nye is also a theatrical makeup company, and their stuff is fantastic and wonderful. I swear by these products. Morphe is great for makeup for more than just cosplay. It's good for beauty makeup as well.
Some big cities have actual stores. Otherwise, you can find all these online.
Yes.
Artist sells Ben Nye products.
Oh yeah, Artist sells Ben Nye products.
And
Mayron, yeah.
Mayron, yeah.
That's also another great company. But you really can do anything with drugstore makeup.
I don't buy expensive makeup because I just wouldn't know what I'm doing with it. It'd be a waste of money. But I get away with it, you know.
You guys haven't noticed yet?
You guys haven't noticed, it's just regular old makeup.
Cheap sites for wigs.
Cheap sites.
Or good websites for cheap wigs.
Good websites for cheap wigs. So, like I said earlier, I get my commission here mainly off of Arda. It's a little more on the expensive side, but not too bad. Their cheapest wig is $30. Most of their wigs are between $30 and $45. If it's big, if it's lace front, then it can go up to $120. But I can trust their quality, and if there's something wrong, they are a US-based company, so you can actually talk to them and send back or something. Like if something happened, I find communication easier because I always get my orders at least within a week of ordering because they're in the same country. Of course, they also do have a Arda Canada.
Oh.
Yeah. The other site that I use is Five Wits Wigs. Their wigs are a little cheaper. A little, like literally by $5 or $10, depending on the wig. But they do character specific. Like their characters are plays on names of whomever they look like. They're literally like a Yasha wig, which is black and silver. Or like Ignis is the lace front and stuff. Those are the two wigs that I buy from them. But you can always go there and look up their character or someone that's close. But again, there's less that you can do with them because they've cut or dyed them specifically for a character. But they're a little cheaper. If you want to go super, super cheap, you're going to go Amazon.
Which is not terrible.
It's not terrible.
I have lots of friends who buy all their drag hair from Amazon. There are retailers on there
but
that
I'm sure they never just get one. There's no way that you can find a cheap wig on Amazon that's not too thin or something.
I mean, Lushy Wigs, man. No, like Sky buys all of her nice hair from Lushy Wigs on Amazon. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. They don't have a huge selection.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all like a base wig that's just like, it's like very natural colors and styles and stuff. So,
if you're gonna go cheaper, then you can either get two of the same wig for relatively, like when I did Marissa's Stevani, I got the I got the nice lace front from Arda, and then I got some really cheap, the same brown from Amazon for like $20 a wig and got like two of them. And then I saved a lot of money because I just used their cheap hair and put them all together. And for my rose quartz, which isn't done, I bought 2 of the same like pink wig and I'm gonna rip them apart and
Yeah.
put them in the more expensive wig. Or you can get 2 of the same. I did for my A2 wig. I got a super cheap Wish.com. It was like $11 for this wig. It's so thin, but it does the job. So at the same time, I also got 2 packs of like dollar wefts, and I can clip them in and make it just a little thicker. You know, there's ways around.
Everything.
Yeah, there's ways to make it affordable for you. But if you want to moderate to affordable price and you can guarantee the quality, I just go with Ardor or Fabrics wigs or Epic wigs. I haven't shopped with them much, but I know a lot of people
That's that.
do.
The last question we have is favorite Thanksgiving dish. Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are the best food in the entire world, and I stand by that statement, and I'll hear nothing else. So. Pie. And there you have it. And on that note, friends, we are going to go. Thank you for joining us on this live stream. Obviously, if you're just joining and you want to see what happened in the other 3 hours of this video, it will be up on our YouTube channel.
If you ever feel like just chilling with us, you can go back and watch this video again. Anything that we talked about, we are so available to answer messages.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about our merch, which teespring.com/SkitsoFanActs. There's plenty of merch there, but there will be at least maybe 3 or so new designs. So keep an eye. We also re-released our Spooky Halloween one, which is actually my favorite.
Yes.
I love cool ghost boys. We talked about our new financial endeavors. If you guys need art or hair, hit us up. If you want a tarot reading, hit me up.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any questions about those things that we are
offering
/ proficient in, you can hit us up.
If you want a date, you can hit me up.
Yeah. What else did we talk about?
I think that's kind of it. But we're always open to questions. You can DM us on Instagram. You can hit us up anywhere. Mm-hmm. We do have a Twitter, but we never check it. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. We love you so much.
Hopefully, maybe we'll post Bro Show next week.
Yeah, we should be posting a new episode of the Bro Show this coming Monday. Please watch it, because we put a lot of work into it.
Yeah.
And check out TikTok. We've got some really great stuff going on there.
We post on TikTok
every
day unless we forget.
Mm-hmm. So we will see you soon. We love you. Go buy our merch. Stay cool. Bye.
TikTok is SkitsoFanActs official.
SkitsoFanActs official.
It's the only
Spelled
thing that's
right.
different. It's the only thing that's different.
It's the only thing that's different. Bye.